Ooh, and we are back after a one-game absence, people. What's popping? Welcome back, welcome back. Here we go. Looking for a nice big old solid win today. Knicks need to get back on track. Last two games have been increasingly disappointing. And not going to single anybody out in particular. Julius Randle, Josh Hart, you got to step up. You're veterans. You're better than this. The best players out in Jalen Brunson. And yet you guys don't show up for two games against Memphis and then Orlando the other night. You're too good for that. You're too good for that. We have higher expectations for you, so you coming out and looking like that, very disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you. I'm looking for you guys to have a nice bounce-back game today because everybody is healthy and ready to go. Jalen Brunson is in the starting lineup. Josh Hart, who was questionable coming into tonight, okay, he's dealing with some injuries. If you're hurt, sit down. I'm tired of this whole, oh, he's gutting it out through injury. I'm tired of it. You're not out there helping, right? Randall tweaked his ankle the last game. Not an excuse for not playing defense. Not an excuse for the inefficient shooting. So I'm tired of the excuses of, well, they were hurt. If you're hurt, then go sit down. You're not helping the team. So that goes for Josh Hart. That goes for Julius Randle, who were both apparently hurt. Take the Jalen Brunson road. You can't be out there hurt. You're hurting your team. You're not helping us win games. As a matter of fact, you're helping us lose games at that point. So go take a seat. We get it. You got to sit down. You got to rest your bodies occasionally. I'd rather that than see Julius Randle out there walking and moping around the court, not able to hustle and play defense, because that's what this team is about. Hustle, play defense. Also, real quick, I really just might be bad luck. Every time I go to the Garden, they lose. I legitimately can't remember the last time they won a game that I went to. I think all time I might be like 2-10 in terms of going to the Garden. I've been to maybe 12 games in my life. I might be like 2-10. I might have to just put a pause on going to the Garden for a while. It is insane. It's insane. But what's popping, people? We're back. We're back like we didn't miss anything. Also, another quick announcement, just real quick. Just want to let you guys know, I owe you 2 streams, right? So, of course, we're going to be here doing every Knicks game of every season. But obviously, some extenuating circumstances do happen. One of them was the kidney stones earlier this month, and the other one was me actually going to the game, so I couldn't actually call the game for everybody. But because we missed those 2 games, I owe you guys 2 games. So at some point, probably this month, maybe next month, definitely next month, between January and February, we will include 2 other games that we'll do as the season goes on. Just because I owe you guys the stream. I missed the stream. I owe you guys a stream. That's how it works. So today we're getting ready. The Knicks still at home. They got a bunch of home games this month. That's great because they had a bunch of road games last month. But they need to take advantage here. The race for the 4 seed is too tight to be giving away games to teams like Orlando that were struggling a little bit, dealing with their own level of injuries, for us to be giving games away to them, which is what we did the other night. Or the other afternoon. It was a 3 o'clock game. So we can't do that. Cleveland has been playing excellently as of late, even without their 2 of their top 3 guys in Mobley and Garland. So the Knicks can't take it easy right now. I know it's a long season. Shout out Big Rud. It is a long season. I'm sure they're tired. I'm sure they're aching. I'm sure they're hurting and everything. I'm sure they don't want to roll out of bed and go play a basketball game right now because their bodies are sore and they're tired and all of that. But this is your job. This is a profession. This is the job you chose. This is the life you chose. You got to wake up and go to work. And I felt like not everybody woke up and went to work on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They kind of let the city down a little bit on that game. I'm not going to lie. I was there. The energy in the Garden was a little off because we were looking them down on the court and being like, where's the energy right now? Where's the hustle? Where's the effort? It felt like maybe 2 or 3 guys showed up. It felt like Deuce McBride obviously showed up. Maybe we could talk about Deuce a little bit more. Dante DiVincenzo showed up, and Isaiah Hartenstein, who always shows up, he showed up. We had 3 guys out there competing. Everybody else was kind of sleepwalking. Not sure what was going on. So, looking for a nice bounce-back game today. They need it. They need a nice, solid victory. Houston is a pesky team. They are a pesky, young, aggressive team. They got good vets. Fred VanVleet is doing Fred VanVleet type of things for them. Dylan Brooks is having an excellent season for them. He's doing very Dylan Brooks-esque stuff for them. Şengün is taking a level up. He's been fantastic. Jabari Smith Jr. looks a little bit more comfortable. The numbers may not show it, but he's fitting this team nicely. He's still learning. He's a young, pesky player. He's going to play hard. He's also very good defensively. So Randall's going to have his hands full. And then you got the X factor in guys like Jalen Green, young players coming in off the bench like Eamon Thompson, Tari Eason, Jayshawn Tate, guys like that. So it's going to be a pesky team. There's not going to be an easy team. We do get Jalen Brunson back, but they got to come out and they got to compete and they got to play hard. Or else Houston's going to run them off the court the same way Orlando kind of did, right? Orlando out-hustled them, got to every loose ball, attacked them in transition, all the stuff that the Knicks usually excel at. Orlando beat them at it, and thus they lost the game. So they can't let that happen again today against Houston because they would definitely take advantage of it. All right, let's get to the game, people. Let's get to the game. What's popping, people? What's good, everybody? Who do we got? We got Crim's dad, of course, always early. See Tyler, Big Rud, Kenny, all the usuals, all the usuals. What's up, everybody? Julu, what's up, Julu? Oh, Mark, what's up, Mark? Karen, of course. Yvette, what's up, everybody? Ivan. How we going? How we going? Chris said, no long season excuse. I mean, we get to that point, Big Rud. We get to that point where it is kind of a long season. Duan Cooley, what's up, Duan? Karen said, missed you last game, but found the Knicks fan of Florida doing the game. Hope everyone is safe and warm in another snowstorm here in northern Michigan. We got another one coming Friday as well. I hope everyone's safe. I actually didn't get to go to work today because my truck was stuck in some ice. I couldn't drive it out, so I had to take the day off. But I hope everybody's safe. I know I'm safe. Got the truck out. The sun came out earlier in the day, melted most of the ice, and I was able to get it out. But here we go, getting ready. Knicks got to take advantage of this game. They need a nice, big, solid win. Trade season is officially kicked off with the Siakam trade and everything, and the Anunoby, obviously the Anunoby trade. So things picking up here. Trade rumors are swirling, and we're off to go. Here we go. Jalen Green has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo, coming to his right around the Jabari Smith Jr. screen. Back out to Jabari, back to Jalen Green, who puts up a three over DiVincenzo, can't get it to go. Harnstein with the rebound, and here comes Julius Randle. Randle has it left side of the court, being guarded by Dylan Brooks. Looks like that's the matchup that the Rockets are going to go to. Kicks it out to Anunoby, coming to his left. Dylan Brooks picks him up, hands it off to DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby, out of the corner, 4-3. Well short, grazed the rim there. And here come the Rockets. Fred VanVleet has it up top, coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün, has it on the elbow. Harnstein guarding him, faces up, hands it back to VanVleet, coming to his left, on the handoff, in the paint. Good defense from Brunson, feeds Dylan Brooks, who snuck behind Anunoby. We got to wake up, guys. This is not what we want to see. And the Rockets score the first basket of the game, pick up 2 points. Randle has it, hands it off to DiVincenzo, over to Harnstein. Harnstein gets it out to DiVincenzo, coming to his right, in the paint. Gets caught in the air. Jalen Green picks it off. Offense not looking very good for the Knicks to start. Jalen Green bringing it down. Has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him, coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Over to Şengün. Backdoor pass to Jalen Green, who just loses the handle of it. Looks like DiVincenzo maybe got his hand in there. Either way, ball going to the Knicks now. 10:30 to go here in the first. Also went with the old school, the classic jacket on top of the hoodie. Knicks jacket. Just needed some old vibes back. We need a nice solid win today. I feel like the team's reeling a little bit. Anunoby has it up top. Pocket pass to Harnstein in the paint. Gets stripped. Goes out of bounds. Ball's going to remain with the Knicks. But good defense from the Rockets here. They are a good, young, pesky defense. They can make mistakes here and there, but they got good hands. They're fast. They converge well. They get out to shooters. They get it out to Randle. Out of the corners. Got to put it up with the shot clock winding down. And Randle rains down a prayer from three and gets it to go. That's one way to get your first basket of the game. Here comes VanVleet. Has it up top, coming to his left around Şengün. Pocket pass to Şengün, coming down the court. Kicks it out to Jabari somehow. Jabari has it out of the corner. Randle picks him up. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. It's a smooth-looking jump shot from Jabari, man. I'm a fan of his. I like his game. He's got to add a little bit more muscles. Got to get a little bit more stronger as he gets older. But I like his game. Very smooth operator out of the high post. Anunoby has it up top in the Randle. Randle has it. Driving it to his right. Spins to his left. Puts up a floater off glass. Gets it to go. Randall's got the height advantage on Brooks, but the strength matchup should be about the same. Brooks is a strong dude. VanVleet dancing around the Şengün screen, gets caught in the air, throws a lob to Şengün, he catches it. DiVincenzo's on him. It's a mismatch. In the paint, puts up a righty hook, gets it to go. DiVincenzo too small. The Knicks got to converge on that. You can't let Şengün catch it that low and not come over to double when DiVincenzo's on him. Over to Randall. Randall puts up a three over Brooks. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Green with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Pushing the pace. Getting downhill. Brings it back out. Out to Dillon Brooks. He's got Randall on him. Right side of the court. Over to Şengün. Hands it back to Brooks. Coming to his left. Getting in the paint. Leaves it off for Şengün. Has it in the high post. Harnstein guarding him in the post. Spins towards the baseline. Fade away over Harnstein. Well short. Brunson with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. The Rockets getting back on defense, though. He's going to pull it back out and hold on to it. 6-5 early. Rockets with a 1-point lead. Brunson coming to his right off the Harnstein screen. Pull-up transition three. Woo-hoo-hoo! Laces it. First shot from JB's a pull-up three, and he knocks it down. Ready to go. Caron Clark. What's up, Caron? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Up top, Jabari Smith Jr. on the pick and pop, and he answers right back with the three of his own. 9-8. Both teams going back and forth. 8 minutes to go here. Timer's about a minute off. It'll catch up. Brunson pull up three again. Comes up short this time. Jalen Green with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Anunoby's going to pick him up. In and out dribble coming to his right. Getting downhill. Gets caught in the air. Puts up a tough floater. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Brunson comes up with it. Hit a head pass to DiVincenzo. Bringing it down in transition. Tries to leave it off for Randall. But the Rockets get their hand in there. Poke it away. Here comes Jalen Green coming the other way. Lays it up and in with the right hand. Going 2-on-1 against Brunson and Harnstein. And Jalen Green wins out. 11-8. Brunson bringing it down. Caron Clark said, keep the rally robe on deck. Hopefully we won't need it because hopefully we won't need the rally. Anunoby into the post to Randall. They bring a soft double team. Randall keeps it. Now 1-on-1 against Brooks in the post. Left side of the court gets stripped by VanVleet. Too much dribbling, too much 1-on-1. VanVleet coming down, crosses over to his right. He's in the paint. Euro steps, kicks it out. Jalen Green wide open in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Randall fighting for it. Knocks it out of bounds. Can't save it into his teammate. It's going to stay out of bounds. Going to the Rockets here. 7:15 to go. They try to get it into Brooks. Anunoby tips it away. DiVincenzo picks it up. He's bringing it down. Cross court to Brunson. Brunson pull up three again. He's feeling it. And you can tell he's feeling it because that's 3 straight three-point attempts from Brunson. Knocks down 2 of them. He knocks down this one on the left wing in transition. Over a good contest from VanVleet, too. VanVleet has it up top. Coming to his left. Hesitation dribble. Keeping it in the Şengün now. Cross court to Jalen Green. Driving to his right. Gets all the way into the paint. And gets fouled by Harnstein, who came over. And Jalen Green knocks down the layup anyway. So he's going to the line for one more as the Knicks call a timeout here. Got to talk some things over. The lane is too wide open. 13-11. And Jalen Green going to the line for one more. Let's get our handy-dandy ESPN scoreboard app up and open to see how everybody is faring out to start. I mean, a lot of threes to start from the Knicks. Not I don't know how much I like it. Old man's, what's up, big dog? He said, Sheffy, man, thank you. Appreciate you. Cleveland also playing Milwaukee tonight on ESPN. It's an ESPN game. We're going to have to keep our eye on that. Cleveland has been spectacular. Let's look real quick. How many games in a row have they won? They have sole possession, I believe, of the 4 seed. Yes, they did. Well, not really. They are tied with Miami, but they are 1 up in the loss column, so kind of means that they have sole possession of it. Cleveland's won 5 in a row. I believe that's the longest win streak in the NBA right now. Actually, Utah's won 6 in a row, but Cleveland's right behind them with 5. They're the second longest winning streak in the NBA. We gotta hope for a loss there, because we got to catch up. We lost 2 games. We're at 17 losses now. Cleveland's at 15. We were building something. We had our sights set on the 3 seed, maybe the 2 seed. We're really battling up there. We could be the second best team in the East, and then we got humbled a little bit, right? A loss to Dallas, an embarrassing loss to Dallas. A game where they didn't really play well. I mean, they had their chance at the end there, couldn't pull it out. and then a really, really bad loss, in my opinion, a really bad loss, a worse loss than the Dallas loss to Orlando. One, because they're in the Eastern Conference. Two, because they're fighting for them in the standings. Orlando was right below them. They were reeling a little bit. It was their opportunity to create even more distance between them. Instead, they're right back next to them in the standings, giving Orlando life, trying to vie for that top 6 seed. Jasmine Rodriguez, what's popping, big dog? Happy to see you. Welcome. Isaiah Gardner. How do you feel about Pascal and the Pacers now? Interesting trade. They lost some, I guess maybe not too much depth. Bruce Brown was constantly injured for them. They did trade a ton of their draft capital for the Pascal Siakam trade. I mean, look, it makes them better. Gives Halliburton a legit co-star. I mean, Siakam's a perennial all-star in his career. It's gonna be a bit of an adjustment, but he's gonna be awesome for them because Halliburton's gonna create easy baskets for him. I feel more for Obi, who's now back to being behind in the rotation to an all-star power forward. Guy just can't catch a break. But also, he had his chance to sort of seize the starting opportunity, and he didn't really. So can't feel too bad for him. And I'll let the timer run all the way down to 4 minutes. I guess I'm just going to have to keep you guys updated on the time as well. Isaiah said, yeah, we should have won the game against the Magic. Was so close to winning that game. They should have. They definitely didn't deserve it. They didn't particularly play well. Again, felt like really only 3 guys showed up to play, and yet they still almost had the opportunity to pull that one out. We're back into it. Jalen Green knocked down the free throw. 6:30 to go here in the first. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Van Vliet, coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Dances around it, in the paint, stops, turns, pump fakes, leans in, and tries to feed DiVincenzo at the last second. Brunson, you got to shoot that. It is tipped out of bounds by the Rockets, so it's going to stay with the Knicks. But Brunson was right there in the paint, had Van Vliet in the air. All he had to do was put up the floater that he's automatic with. Don't know why he didn't shoot that one. Brunson has it up top. Time winding down. Brunson's going one-on-one, going along the baseline. Feeds Hartenstein in the paint. Catches. Gets fouled. Lays it up and in. Should still count because the foul came before the shot clock expired. It's going to be interesting to see if they count it. The Rockets are claiming that he was fouled before the shot attempt, but let's see. See what the ruling is. On the floor, they counted it in and one. They are going to give him the continuation, I believe. So it's 14-13. Actually, the refs are coming together now. I don't want to fix the scoreboard until we see. They're going to go to the monitors and review it. All right, we might be here about 10 minutes before they finally decide on something. Julu said, I'm glad that finally came around. Oh, and the DeJounte Murray trade. DeJounte is the obvious best and available option to upgrade the roster. But at what cost, Julu? At what cost? I'm still not sold on Murray. Still not sold on him, man. Still not sold on the DeJounte Murray trade. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I'm just not as sold on it as you. You are very, very much sold on the DeJounte Murray. All right, we're at a bit of a dead ball here with the referees. So we have 56 people in here and only 13 likes. That means 40 of you have yet to hit the like button. So I'd really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button right below the video. Tell you like the video. All it really does is tell YouTube this solid piece of content, spreads it out to more people, and get more people in chat. So it's a free way to support the content. I very much appreciate it. So if you can, go ahead down, hit that thumbs up button, and like the video for me, please. Hartenstein at the free throw line, knocks down the first one. There we go. Oh, actually knocked down the only one. They did count it as a three-point play, so tied at 14. Here we go. 6:15 to go here. In the first quarter, both teams going back and forth, tied at 14. Van Vliet has it left side of the court. Cross court pass to Green. Green with Anunoby on him. Coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Dancing with it. Gets to the foul line. Kicks it out to Şengün. Shot clock winding down. Going 1-on-1 against Hartenstein. One-legged fadeaway over Hartenstein. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo comes flying in for the rebound. Good box out from Randall and Jabari. Here comes DiVincenzo. Has it up top. Pull up straight away three. Can't get that one to go. Jalen Green with the rebound. He's bringing it down. They're playing very much through Jalen Green right now. Taking a lot of the ball handling responsibilities for the Rockets here. Pull up jumper over Brunson, gets it to go. Coming down off a screen from Şengün. Jalen Green also rewarding them. He's playing very well. Eamon Owis, what's up, big dog? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brunson on the right side of the court, dancing with the ball. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall pump fakes, driving it to his right. Gets past his defender, loses it though. Looked like it got poked behind. Hartenstein saves it, though, out to Brunson. And Brunson tried to sneak the ball inside, but it's a kick ball. Staying with the Knicks here. Shot clock reset to 14. Julie said, all we need now is to get Sheffy on board with the DeJounte Murray campaign. The only way that's going to happen, Julie, is if the Knicks actually make that trade. Then I will be on board with it. Because, I would have to be. He would be a Knick at that point. That's the only way it's going to happen. I can't be convinced. I've watched too much of DeJounte Murray to believe in that guy. Jalen Brunson, another pull-up three. Don't like how many threes Jalen Brunson's settling for here early. Misses that one. Here comes VanVleet. He puts up a transition pull-up three. Can't get that one to go. Ball knocked loose. Jabari Smith saves it. Runs right into Brunson. No foul call. Hartenstein guarding. VanVleet up top. Jabari steps back. Baseline jumper over Brunson. Can't get it to go. Good rebound from Anunoby in traffic. And Brunson's going to bring it down. Over to Anunoby, driving downhill, goes right into Şengün, and they call a foul on Şengün. Blocking foul on Şengün, so Anunoby going to the free throw line for two. 4:50 to go here in the first. 16-14. Rockets up two. Isaiah said, I'm kind of nervous on who the Knicks going to get to upgrade the roster before the trade deadline. I'm more nervous about, I don't know if you guys saw the Fred Katz report. They're kind of shopping around Quentin Grimes. I'm more nervous about my guy Quentin Grimes. I'm a big fan of Grimes. I don't like that we moved on from all of the kids. If we do trade Grimes, we would have moved on from all of what our core was at that point. Now I'm not, opposed to moving on from those guys, but who we would have brought in is not the level of star that we were all kind of hoping that those guys would yield in a trade. So we'll see how it works out. Anunoby knocks down both free throws. And VanVleet bringing it down. Coming to his left around the Şengün screen as Josh Hart's checked in, by the way. They kick it out to DeJounte, who's also checked in. Out to Jabari, pump fakes, driving it in, and throws it down over Hartenstein. Big right-handed hammer over Hartenstein, who he's going to go up and challenge. Big poster dunk for Jabari there. You could almost see that one coming. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen, over to Randall. Randall, right wing. DeJounte guarding him. Randall dancing with it a little bit. Don't play with your food, Randall. Going right into him, puts up a floater over him. Can't get it to go. Randall fights for his own offensive rebound in the paint. Surrounded by a bunch of Rockets, puts it up, gets it to go. Now that's a man amongst boys right there. Julius Randall not taking no for an answer. And we're under 4 minutes to go. Green has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Throws up a floater, looking at the ref, looking for a bailout foul call. It was a terrible decision from Jalen Green there. And the Knicks bringing it down the other way. Brunson driving it down, gets into the paint, lays it up, misses the layup, can't get it to go. Şengün with the rebound, and he's going to bring it down. Hesitation dribble, attacking Hartenstein off the bounce, puts it up with a righty hook, can't get it to go. They call a foul on Hartenstein, though. And both sides complaining to their benches, asking them. Şengün previously, now Hartenstein looking at the bench, saying he wants to challenge it, saying he got all ball. It looks like Tom Thibodeau is going to challenge the foul call. He looked over at the video replay guys on the bench to see if he should challenge it. They are going to challenge it. It looks like on the replay they just showed here that it should be a clean block for Hartenstein. But we'll see. We'll see. These referees, they don't like to admit when they're wrong. They'll come up with any excuse to keep a foul call standing. Let's go ahead and take that out of my ear. Don't need this commercial in my ear right now. But the Knicks so far in this game have significantly better energy than they did the previous two games without Brunson. Shows to go the importance of Brunson, not just in the obvious, departments of being a point guard and being a leader and his scoring output, but Just kind of the way he sets the tone for the team. When you have a guy who plays that hard, who is your best player, everyone has to then play hard. So super, super valuable in that department. Julie said, what exactly is a cost that's too much? To get rid of Fournier in a trade alone, we'd have to attach a pick because he holds no value. So 3 firsts, Grimes, and Fournier in return for DJ and Bay is good. I'm not giving up 3 firsts for DeJounte, man. He's not that level of player. I'm telling you, like Atlanta regrets giving up 3 first-round picks for DeJounte Murray. And also, they wouldn't just take our 3 worst first-round picks. Like, they wouldn't just take our protected picks. They would ask for unprotected picks from the Knicks, which would make them incapable of making a trade down the line. And so you're kind of just stuck with a threesome of Brunson, DeJounte, who, again, I'm not sold on as a player overall. I mean, what has he done in his career so far he hasn't been a good defender for over 2 years now. Was a bit overrated as a defender because he got steals and deflection. Doesn't always mean you're a good defender. Like, I think DiVincenzo's an okay defender, but he does get a lot of steals because he plays the passing lanes, which is kind of how DeJounte Murray got the reputation of being a really good defender. Steals and blocks don't mean you're a good defender. Sometimes it can. Not all the time, though. I'm just not sold him in as a player, and I think 3 first-round picks is too much value. And also the Fournier thing, like, he's an expiring contract, so you wouldn't necessarily have to attach a first to it. You could use him as salary filler in a trade for, like, a decent player. Like, I would be much more inclined to trade Fournier or involve him in a trade for, like, a guy like Brogdon or Rozier or Clarkson or guys like that. Just because then you wouldn't have to attach all the picks to it. I'm just not down for giving up first-round picks for a guy who I'm not sold on as a player. Jay Shante, as we come back, puts up the 3, can't get it to go. They did reverse the call. So no free throws for Şengün. Johnny Reynolds, what's up, Johnny? I'm a Houston Rockets fan. You hoping for a win, Johnny? Well, welcome. I welcome you. I'm rooting the other way. I'm hoping for a Knicks win. Şengün in the paint, kicks it out. They call a travel, I believe, on Şengün. Either way, it's a turnover. Ball going back to the Knicks now. Şengün, a little all over the place. All over the place so far to start. Ronald Ferguson? Welcome. Fournier holds no value because Tibbs doesn't play him at all. Well, Tibbs doesn't play him because he's not a very good player anymore. Guys get old and they're not. He was already a poor defender. He's not getting any better with age. Randall, fade away, can't get it to go. Tate with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brooks, who's bringing it down, tagging Randall in transition. Randall slaps down at the ball. Good defense from Randall. Risky, but he got all ball there. No foul call. Josh Hart bringing it down the other way. Trying to feed Randall in the post. They get it into Randall. They bring a quick double team. Randall has it. Brings it back out to McBride, who's checked in for Brunson. In the paint, kicks it over to Hartenstein, running along the baseline, and he flips it up and in with the right hand. Nifty move from Hartenstein there. 20-18. 2:30 to go. Van Vliet dancing with the ball up top. McBride guarding him, coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Pull up 3 straight away. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Already a lot more active from Josh Hart here. He's pushing the pace, going all the way. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Randall, left side of the court. Throws a bullet pass inside to Anunoby, who's able to grab it, and he throws it out to nobody. It's going to the Rockets. Good defense from the Rockets there, but Randall put Anunoby in a tough situation there, being surrounded by 3 Rockets defenders down in the paint by himself. Anunoby checks out. Quentin Grimes checks in. Uncle Jeff Green checks in for the Rockets here. Eamon Thompson over to Cam Whitmore, driving it to his left in the paint, puts it up off glass, can't get it to go. Long rebound. Josh Hart secures it. He's pushing the pace the other way. Over to Quentin Grimes, running down, lays it up, can't get the layup to go, but he's able to secure his own rebound, kicks it out to Randall, spots up for a 3. I didn't love that shot from Randall. He's not knocking down the 3 this year. Didn't have to take that one. We're under 2 minutes to go. Thompson bringing it down. Grimes picking him up. He's dancing with the ball up top, pulling it back out, coming to his right around the green screen. Kicks it out to Green up top. Pump fakes, driving it to his left, getting downhill. Takes the foul. I believe Randall reached down an inch to help Harnstein come to the basket as he blew by him going to the basket. So Jeff Green going to the line for two as he missed the layup. Crim's dad said, I'm bringing Capella and Murray with me from Atlanta. Not a big, I mean, Capella's been good throughout his career, but he's getting older. Capella's not what he used to be, man. Like Atlanta would very much be happy to get rid of Capella so they could play Okongwu over him. Their defense has more than held up with Okongwu in for Capella. Not what he used to be, guys. These guys are getting older. I know we know their names, but Jeff Green knocked down the first one. He's got one more coming. Gets it to go. And the Knicks bringing it down. McBride being guarded by Thompson. Gets fouled by Thompson up top. Silly foul from Thompson. He's trying to apply pressure full court. McBride does a good job attacking early. They get it into Deuce. Deuce has it in the corner, being guarded by Thompson. Faces up, puts up a three. Way off. Whitmore with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Grimes. Cross court to Tate. Tate dancing with it. Randall guarding him. Coming to his right. Into paint. Stops, turns, pivots. Feeds Thompson. Sneaking behind back door against McBride. The Knicks not doing a good job of guarding the backdoor cuts here. The Rockets a couple of times already have snuck behind them. Get it out to Grimes, left wing. Back to Randall. Randall going quickly to his right. Goes right into his defender. It's a charge. Yes, it is. It's an offensive foul on Randall. Julius, man. You give it, then you take it. Little bit of a frustrating start for Randall here to start. Rockets are being very physical with him. He's leaning right into it. It's what they want from you, Julius. Jeff Green bringing it down. Achua guarding him full court. Green has it up top. Hands it off to Whitmore, coming to his left, getting downhill, kicks it out. Dylan Brooks spots it for a three on the left wing. Comes up short, fight for the rebound. Randall comes up with it, and he's going to push the pace. Coming downhill. And the ball almost got stolen from him, but it lands right back into Randall's hands, and he's able to lay it up and in. A little serendipity for Julius Randle right there. Tied at 22, time winding down. Under 40 seconds to go. Dylan Brooks has it, out to Thompson. Thompson pulls it back out, being guarded by McBride. Has it up top, dancing with it, coming to his left around the Jeff Green screen. Kicks it out to Jeff Green, right wing three on the pop. And he swishes a three over Achua. So the Knicks have about 20 seconds to go here to get the last shot of the quarter here. Can they tie it at 25 after the first quarter? Struggling to score here, only 22 points so far here in the first quarter. Not what you want to see from these Knicks. McBride coming to his left around the Randall screen. Out to Randall. Randall has it. Quickly attacking to his left. Gets in the paint. Gets fouled from behind. I believe it's going to be on Jeff Green. Randall going to the line for two. Crim's dad, I don't want Capella. We just have to get him sick on DeJounte Murray. But then it's not worth it to me. Not worth it. What are we going to do? Have three centers on the roster who all want to play? Because then at that point, then you most likely let Harnstein leave in free agency? Like, what are we doing with Capella on the roster? You're looking to flip him to another team in a three-team deal? They wouldn't take Capella on. With Harnstein and Robinson already on the roster, unless you're thinking that they're going to get rid of Robinson or Harnstein. But Robinson's on a very team-friendly deal. Harnstein's a free agent after this year. Julius said you can't come home if you're bringing Capella, bro. What is this coming home thing? DeJounte Murray's not from New York. Crim's dad said we're trading Mitch Robb. Interesting. Randall knocked down the first free throw, by the way. Misses the second. Can't secure his rebound as him and Achua fight over it. So that's the end of the first quarter there. 25-23. Neither team really getting anything going. A lot of posturing around. A lot A lot of going back and forth a little bit, but neither team running very pretty offenses. So far, Knicks settling for a lot of jump shots, not really getting to the basket. I think part of that also is the Rockets' defense just being pretty stingy so far to start. So that's the end of the first quarter. And Jabari Smith Jr., 3 for 4 from the field, 7 points, 2 boards. Dylan Brooks, 2 points. Şengün, 2 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, doing a little bit of everything for them. He is 1 for 4, though. Van Vliet's 0 for 2. That's always nice, but he does have 3 assists. And Jalen Green, tied for the leading scorer along with Jabari. They're 2 youngest players leading them in scoring so far. 2 of their younger players in Jalen Green and Jabari Smith. They're not the youngest. But Jalen Green, 3 for 7 from the field. 0 for 3 from 3. 3 boards, 0 assists. Jalen Green, not a fan of passing the ball. Off the bench, Uncle Jeff Green, 5 points. Eamon Thompson, 2 points, a rebound and an assist. Cam Whitmore, 0s across. Does have 2 rebounds. Jayshawn Tate, rebound and 2 assists. So pretty decent contributions all around for the Houston Rockets there. As far as the Knicks go, Julius Randle, 10 points, 4 for 8 from the field, doing a lot of shooting. 1 for 3 from 3. Feels like he's taking more threes. 1 for 3 is fine. Anunoby's only taken 1 shot from 3. 2 points, 2 rebounds. He did miss the 3. His 2 points come from the free throw line. Harnstein with 5 points, 2 boards. Brunson, 6 points. He's 2 for 5 from the field and 2 for 4 from 3. So 4 of his 5 shots have come from the 3-point line. Don't love that. Might still be dealing with that calf or hamstring injury, which is never good because that's a lingering issue. DiVincenzo, 0s across the board. He does have 1 rebound and 1 assist. 0 for 1 from 3, though. Only took the 1 pull-up straightaway 3 that he missed. Achua played 1 minute. 0s across the board. McBride has an assist. In his first 3 minutes, 0 for 1 from 3. Quinn Grimes, 0 for 1 from the field. Does have a rebound. Josh Hart with 2 rebounds and 0s across the board. Did not attempt a shot there. Oh, man. Isaiah Gardner said it's a very low starting game, both from both teams playing slow. Yeah, both teams are playing slow. I think both teams kind of want to play slow. I think the Rockets kind of want to be a little bit more of a half-court team under Udoka. They have the athletes to run, so the Knicks have to watch that. But all right, we're getting right back into it. The Knicks come out with McBride, Anunoby, Achua, Grimes, and Hart. Hart has it up top, coming to his left around the Achua screen, kicks it out to Anunoby, who pump fakes, driving along the baseline, kicks it out to Grimes, swings it over to Josh Hart, pump fakes from 3 straight away, driving it to his left, gets in the paint, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Good, aggressive, attacking move from Josh Hart. Happy to see it. Hart, what's up, Hart? Got to trade for Boban soon. Got to play Fournier over Grimes. I'm not playing Fournier over Grimes. You're crazy if you think Fournier should be playing over Grimes. I think you're insane. I think you're an insane person. No offense. I think you're an insane person if you think Fournier is a rotation player in the NBA today. Thompson has it on the left wing. Feeds Dylan Brooks in the high post. Deuce McBride guarding him. He's backing him down, stops, turns, fires along the baseline, can't get it to go. Achua clears with a rebound. Josh Hart bringing it down. And fouled by Dylan Brooks. Josh Hart does a good job of selling it. Does a good job of selling the foul. It is a foul. He did body block him coming down the court. It is a foul. McBride bringing it down. Thompson guarding him, crossing over to his right. Jeff Green picks him up. McBride dancing with it a little bit. Crosses over to his right, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Pump fakes, driving it to his left. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He pump fakes. He's driving it down. Kicks it out to Achua. Shot clock winding down. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's got to make some magic happen. Coming to his left, in the paint, takes some contact, throws it over the basket, can't get it to go. No foul call from the refs. They don't bail Josh Hart out there that time. There was a ton of contact. Offenses from both sides continue to look pretty ugly. Eamon Thompson bringing it down, McBride guarding him. Thompson coming to his right. And a little hand-checking, reach-in foul from Deuce McBride up top. 10:33 to go here in the second. Got to update the score, the quarter. So the Rockets are going to inbound it here. The Rockets have Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith Jr., and Jeff Green out there. Thompson has it up top. Coming to his right, dancing around a couple of screens. McBride sticking with him. Coming to his left around the Jeff Green screen. Almost loses, stops, turns, fires along the foul line. Can't get it to go. Achua with the rebound. And Josh Hart bringing it down, excuse me. Hart over to McBride. Swings it over to Grimes. Grimes has it on the left wing. Keeping it. Now back up top to McBride. Coming down. Pull up three over Jeff Green. Off the back rim. Goes all the way out to Jeff Green. To Josh Hart. Why am I saying Jeff Green? Achua has it. Spins the other way. Goes, attacks the basket. Can't get it to go. Tip won't go either. Jeff Green with the rebound. Still tied at 25. Very low scoring game here. As Jeff Green attacking the basket. He can't get it to go. A lot of ugliness here from both sides. Over to McBride. Transition pull up three. On the right wing. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart another rebound. Kicks it out to Grimes, who puts up a three. He gets fouled though by, I believe, Dylan Brooks fouls him. Closing out a three-point shooter very aggressively. So Quentin Grimes going to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Quentin Grimes knocks down the first one. He's got 2 more coming. Grimes has 2 more to come. I need to see an attacking Quentin Grimes today, man. Can't let those trade rumors bother you, man. Can't let it happen. Quentin Grimes knocked down the second one and goes 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 28-25. 9:30 to go. Thompson bringing it down. McBride guarding him full court. Both teams struggling to score here. Cam Whitmore has it up top, coming to his left. No one's there to guard him. Gets blocked from behind by Achua. And Josh Hart pushing it the other way. Cross court to Anunoby. Extra pass to Grimes for 3. Rims in and out, can't get it to go. Both sides still struggling to score. Hit ahead pass to Jeff Green, right side of the court. Cross court to Dylan Brooks. Extra pass to Whitmore, being guarded by Achua up top. Step back, puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Quentin Grimes with the rebound. Adam Lynch with the subscription. Appreciate you, Adam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grimes attacking, kicks it out to Anunoby, into paint, kicks it out to McBride, who pump fakes, putting the moves on Dylan Brooks, crossing him up a little bit. Brooks sticking with him, stops, turns, pivots, kicks it out to Quentin Grimes, gets caught in the air, fouled by Cam Whitmore. Quentin Grimes going to the free throw line for 2. That was nice and fancy from the Knicks there. Hart said Mitch and $500 million for Boban and Eason. I don't know what you're talking about, Hart. I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. Julu said, Dylan the Villain has had a very solid season. Very solid. I think he surprised a lot of people with how well he's played in Houston here. Quentin Grimes, back to the free throw line for Quentin Grimes. This is going to be 5 free throws on the night for him. Knocks down the first one. He's got 1 more coming. He's got 1 more coming. 5 of the Knicks' points here have come from the free throw line. All 5 of the Knicks' points here have come from the free throw line, I believe. As Quentin Grimes knocks down the next one. 7-0 run from the Knicks here. Green hands it off to Green. Jalen Green has it up top. Coming to his left, kicks it up top to Jeff Green, who pump fakes. Achua goes for it. And fouls Jeff Green as he attacked past him on a pass. Hartenstein checking in for Achua here. Achua, man, has not had a very good stint with the Knicks so far. He has yet to find his place on this team, man. Jalen Green inbounding it. Fred VanVleet has it up top, being guarded by Brunson, who's also checked back in. Coming to his left, pocket pass to Şengün, who goes down and throws it down over Hartenstein. Hartenstein, contesting these dunks at the basket, has yet to come up with a block tonight. He's been posterized twice. Brunson puts up a floater, can't gets it to go, can't get the foul, is what I was going to say. Brunson looking at the ref. 2 points either way. 8 minutes to go. Van Vliet coming to his left around a Şengün screen. Can't knock down to three. Anunoby, who's also checked back in, picks up the rebound. Or Anunoby's been in the game, excuse me. Anunoby comes down, pump fakes, over to Hartenstein. Ball gets poked away by Dillon Brooks, and here comes Jalen Green bringing it down. Josh Hart trying to guard him, but gets hit with a tripping foul. Bit of a blocking foul there, I believe. But foul on the floor. 7:48 to go. A lot of whistles to start. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Julie said Precious is trash. I think there was a reason he was out of the rotation in Toronto. Şengün back out. Van Vliet catches and fires from the right wing. Comes up short again. Josh Hart with another rebound. Josh Hart with one of those rebounding games, man. He's been everywhere. Brunson has it. Coming to his right. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Puts up a three. Rims in and out. Can't get it to go. Van Vliet with the rebound. Neither team's shooting well, man. Can't knock down anything. Van Vliet trips and falls. Foul on Brunson. That one is a very questionable call there. Dillon Brooks gets it out to Van Vliet. Over to Jalen Green. Getting downhill. Gets fouled by Hartenstein. And the Knicks doing a lot of crying right now about these calls. A lot of crying. Hart said, cash not trash, got off a payment to RJ and IQ. Yeah, but they still got to pay Anunoby. And then Brunson's contract coming up and Randall's they didn't save money on the trade, Hart, at all. As a matter of fact, they're going to have to pay more money. Anunoby's going to be making more than both of those guys. They also have to re-sign Hartenstein. In 2 years, they're going to have to re-sign Brunson. And that's going to be a max. They're going to have to re-sign Randall. That's going to be a max, or at least close to a max. They did not save money on that trade, my guy. Jalen Green knocked down both free throws. The Rockets are in the penalty. Brunson loses it. Hartenstein picks it up, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. He's going to pull it all the way back out, crossing over to his right, kicks it over to Anunoby, into paint, Euro steps, kicks it out to Grimes, catch and shoot, left corner three, comes up short. Quinn Grimes getting some open looks, a couple of Knicks getting some open looks. Nobody really knocking anything down. Under 7 minutes to go. Jalen Green dribbling it up top, coming to his left, being guarded by Anunoby. Step back, pull up jumper over Anunoby, comes up short, fight for the rebound. Josh Hart can hold on to it, finds its way to Van Vliet, left wing, driving it down, Euro steps, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Jeff Green, pass fake, driving it down, Euro steps right into Josh Hart, and a charge foul on Jeff Green. Jeff Green not happy with the call. Another timeout here. We're going to commercial. They're going to show the replay here. It's charged. They call it charge. I don't think there's evidence there to overturn it. Julie said this team is not focused. Too much crying. I think in general, most teams do a lot of crying. I mean, Luka's the biggest crybaby in the league. Jokic isn't far behind him. Guys cry. That's just the NBA. I think they're focused. That's not true. I agree with you in the sense that they're not exactly focused entirely on the game tonight. A lot of focus on the officials so far. But it has, again, the officiating always uneven. They try their best. We get it, but at the same time, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But the Knicks got to battle through it. The Rockets are also frustrated with certain calls. So. Ooh. Hart said, waive Brunson's next contract, bring in McBride and Jokic era. Oh man, Hart. My guy's in here trolling today. 32 to 29. 6:40 to go here in the second, and ridiculously low scoring game. We're halfway through the second quarter, and it's 32 to 29. Neither team scoring very well here. This is a pretty ugly game. Not much to be excited about here tonight. Sorry if I don't sound too excited, but I haven't had much to be excited about so far here tonight. It's a 3-point game, 32 to 29, halfway through the second here, 6:40 to go. The leading scorer on both sides is Julius Randle with 10, and he's 4 for 8 from the field. The Knicks have 5 assists and 8 fouls. The Rockets have 10 assists and 8 fouls. So 16 fouls totals have been called so far, and we're halfway through the second quarter. So the whistle's being blown, a lot. But the Rockets are shooting 33% from the field, and the Knicks are shooting 33% from the field. They're tied exactly. The Rockets are 11 for 33, and the Knicks are 10 for 30. The Rockets 2 for 12 from 3, the Knicks 3 for 15. So one of these teams at some point has to get it going. I mean, we need some excitement somewhere. I believe the Rockets challenged the charge call. I believe that's what the timeout was used for. Let's see what the call was. They did challenge it, and they did overturn it. That is an interesting overturn. You rarely see charge block calls be overturned. But Jeff Green's at the line for 2. It was a foul on Josh Hart. Jeff Green knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Jeff Green, one more coming. Gets it to go. Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, over to Grimes, back to Brunson. Crossing over to his right. Hesitation dribble, into paint, stops, turns, kicks it into Hartenstein, who gets blocked by Şengün, who tips it over. Josh Hart out-hustles the Rockets to the ball, though. That's the Josh Hart we know and love. Brunson driving it to his right, gets caught in the air, gets fouled by Jeff Green. Brunson going to the free throw line for 2 free throws here. Julius said, not giving us much to be excited about tonight or as of late. Very fair. Julius said, I'm excited about the prospects of DeJounte Murray coming. I would be excited about some kind of change. Or maybe just this team playing better as Brunson misses the first free throw. Adam Lynch. Adam said, does anyone truly believe that Precious Achiuwa is an answer in the second unit center? I don't think the Knicks believe that he's the answer in the second unit center. But with the news that Mitchell Robinson is likely now to come back, maybe not likely, but could possibly come back before the end of the regular season, I don't think they go and pursue a backup big man the way I thought maybe they might have before. But I would say that it might be Jericho Sims time. It might be to try out Jericho Sims at some point, Tibbs, because it's not working out. Brunson did knock down the second free throw. Şengün has it up top. Hands it off to Van Vliet. Brunson slips and falls down. Hartenstein's going to come out to guard him. Cross-court pass to Jeff Green. Right wing, wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein secures the rebound, and Brunson's going to bring it down. Still 33 to 31. Very low scoring game here. 5:40 to go here in the second quarter. Kicks it over to Grimes. Right wing 3. And Grimes finally rings the bell from the three-point line, knocks one down. Green bringing it down, Grimes guarding him. Has it up top, coming to his left, dancing with the ball a little bit. Picks his dribble up. And a defensive 3 seconds on the Knicks. On, I believe that's Anunoby. Van Vliet going to take the technical free throw here. On the defensive 3 seconds. Julius said, Precious is trash. I'd rather see Sims in backup duty. Yeah, it might be time to go to Jericho Sims. I mean, he's been in the system longer. He's bigger. Has more chemistry with the guys. I don't know. He has the same versatility as Achiuwa, but Achua has not been impressive at all. He's had a couple of moments here and there in like the 10-ish games that he's played as Van Vliet lines up a straightaway three, deep straightaway three, knocks it down over Brunson. Finally, maybe some shots starting to be made here. 5 minutes to go, 35-36 is the score. Brunson dancing with it up top, coming to his right around the Randall screen. Kicks it inside to Isaiah Harnstein. Beautiful pass from Brunson. Harnstein throws it down with two hands. The Knicks have their starting five out there, but Josh Hart in except for DiVincenzo or Grimes. Over to Şengün, who attacks Harnstein off the bounce and knocks down a righty hook shot. So both teams starting to rack up some points here. Brunson coming to his right, getting downhill, kicks it out to Anunoby in the corner. Cross court to Randall. Pump fakes. Jabari Smith comes out to guard him. Hesitation dribble, coming to his right, puts up a floater with the left, can't get it to go, but they do call a foul. Foul on Jabari Smith. 4:35 to go here in the second. Randall going to the line for two. Hart says Sims has a better feel for the game. I think their feel, his and Precious's feel for the game are both iffy, to say the least. But Jericho Sims has been with the organization for 3 years now. This is his third year, I believe. So he's just more comfortable playing with these guys, playing in this system. So I would just, I don't know why Precious automatically has the lineup duty ahead of Sims. Play Sims as the backup. Try it, because Precious hasn't been the answer so far. Randall goes 2 for 2 at the line. I forgot to credit Houston with their 2-point basket from Şengün. It is 40-37. Under 4:30 to go. Dylan Brooks puts up a three on the handoff. Can't get it to go. Harnstein with the rebound. DiVincenzo's checked in for Josh Hart here to end the second quarter. Randall bringing it down. Over to DiVincenzo. Pump fakes. Coming to his right around the Randall screen. Getting downhill. Kicks it out to Randall. Left wing. Pump fakes. Driving it to his right. Takes the contact. Puts up another floater. Air balls down when he's looking at the ref again. Got to get back on defense. They kick it over to Van Vliet. Over to Dylan Brooks. Right wing three this time. And he swishes it. Ties the game at 40. Under 4 minutes to go. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it. Right side of the court. Up top. Coming to his left. Beautiful pass to Randall. Randall can't hold on to it, though. Goes right through his hands. Tough bullet pass from Brunson, but if it hits your hands, you got to catch it. That's the rule. Van Vliet coming to his right. Pull up three around the Şengün screen. Randall with the rebound. 3:30 to go here. Both teams going back and forth with misses and turnovers. Randall coming to his left around the Harnstein screen. Getting downhill, attacking Şengün. Goes right into his chest. And they call a charge foul on Randall. And Şengün laying on the floor, holding his ankle, holding his leg. Not what you want to see. But he took it right in the chest. 100%. They can show the replay here. There's zero question about that. Randall goes right into his chest. Julu said, only redeeming qualities from Precious is that he's a local Bronx kid, but even that's losing its luster. I would argue it never had luster. At least not to me. Jalen Green has it. Cross-court pass to Jabari Smith Jr. DiVincenzo picks it off, goes to the basket, leaves it off for Randall, and Randall throws it down. Big one-handed hammer. Beautiful dish from DiVincenzo. So Randall gets him a nice easy two. Feed the big man. Running the court. Julu also said, Sims has zero feel for the game, but I'd rather see Sims. He has some feel for the game. I think that's too harsh to say he has zero. But I know what you mean. It's, I know what you mean. He's really just a big athletic body. He's got feel defensively, some feel defensively. He's more of a switch big than a rim deterrent per se, but same with the Chua. They're not rim protectors, and Thibodeau, will only use his big men in defensive schemes as rim protectors. Rarely uses them as guys who can switch. So, it's also what you're being asked them what you are asking them to do. Got to put them in positions to where you can accentuate their strengths and put them in positions to succeed. So it's also a little bit on Tibbs. Hart said, we got OG, hope we can sign him and Hart. I mean, they have to sign OG. If they don't, then everyone needs to be fired. Because you don't make that trade. You don't trade your like part of your young core, whether you think that you're moving forward with them on the team or you're using them as trade pieces. If you use them in the wrong trade and then you can't even retain the guy in free agency, then you completely messed up and everybody's got to go. There's got to be changes because you are clearly not very good at your job. You can't make that trade without the assurance that the guy is coming back. So I would assume that I'm 0% concerned about OG Anunoby returning to the team because, again, you don't make that trade unless OG Anunoby has already talked to your agents. And who is his agent, by the way? Oh, that's right. Leon Rose's son. So I would assume that OG Anunoby's coming back to the Knicks in free agency. Excuse me. As far as Isaiah Hartenstein goes, I'm very concerned about him leaving to another team. I would love to see him back alongside Mitchell Robinson and as the two front court duos. I mean, we've gone from having zero concerns about our front court between Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein. We got 48 minutes of awesome center play every night to really being concerned whenever Isaiah Hartenstein has to come off the floor. It's very concerning. Very concerning. So we need Mitchell back expeditiously. And I also let the timer run all the way down. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all gotta help me out here. Y'all gotta remind me that the timer's ticking down, guys. There's 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hartheimer said, did Blake retire? Blake Griffin? I don't know if he retired, but he's not in the league. I'll tell you that much. All right, we're back into it. VanVleet has it up top, coming to his left. Randall switches on to him. VanVleet dancing with it, coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Driving it down to the foul line, kicks it out to Jalen Green. Feeds Şengün in the post against Hartenstein. Spins towards the baseline. DiVincenzo tries to come up with a steal. Kicks it up top to a wide open VanVleet for three. Bricks it way off. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Hit a head pass to Anunoby. By himself all the way down the court. And he throws it down with two hands. There you go. Love to see it. Dylan Brooks has it in the paint. Spins, puts it up over Brunson. Can't get it to go. Looks like Anunoby also came over to help. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Over to Brunson up top. Brunson dancing around the Hartenstein screen. VanVleet guarding him, coming to his right. Kicks it to Anunoby in the corner. Pump fakes, driving it to his left in the paint. Kicks it over to Randall. DiVincenzo collides with him. Randall has it on the left wing. Jabari Smith Jr. guarding him. Out to DiVincenzo. Puts up the three in the handoff, and DiVincenzo answers with his first three of the game. Things we love to see. The Knicks offense starting to hum a little bit. 47-40, under 2 minutes to go. Jalen Green has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Gets past him, gets downhill, lays it up and in. Over Hartenstein, over Anunoby. Tough layup from Jalen Green there. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson in the Randall. Has it right side of the court, coming to his left. Jabari Smith Jr. guarding him. Coming to his right now. Now back to his left. And they call an offensive foul on Randall. That's 3 offensive fouls on Julius Randle tonight. Just doing a lot of pushing and shoving on the offensive end. Running into guys, putting his head down. And a delay of game warning charge to the Knicks because of Randall. Julu said both iHeart and OG are CAA buff. Are both CAA, enough said. Possibly. I worry about iHeart. I'm not worried about OG. VanVleet has it on the left wing. Over to Jabari Smith Jr. to throw it over the top to Şengün, who's able to catch and lay it up and in. Over Hartenstein, over Josh Hart, who was a little late coming over to help. So 47-44, it looked like the Knicks were starting to build up a lead a little bit before halftime, but the Rockets come roaring back a little bit. Josh Green over to DiVincenzo. Coming to his left, coming to his right. Euro steps in the paint, flips it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go, hit off the back rim. Here comes Jabari Smith Jr. bringing it down. Anunoby trying to guard him. Over to VanVleet. Josh Hart guarding him. VanVleet over to Jae'Sean Tate, who lays it up and in as nobody was guarding him. So 47-46, under a minute to go. Back to a 1-point game. Neither team able to separate themselves. Brunson has it up top. Brunson coming to his right, has it on the right wing, dancing on him. He's got Jalen Green guarding him, gets into the paint, puts up a floater, gets fouled by Jalen Green. Brunson going to the free throw line. Back to the free throw line, 35 seconds to go here in the second. Karen, what's up, Karen? Also reminding people to hit the like button. Yes, I would appreciate it. We have 83 people in here now. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit the like button. It is that thumbs up button right below the video. It is a free way to support the stream and support the content. I'd very much appreciate it. All it really does is tell YouTube, hey, this is a solid piece of content that more people should see. So if you like what you see, please hit that like button. It helps in a tremendous way, more than I think you guys understand. So I'd very much appreciate if you guys hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, guys. Brunson misses the first free throw. I don't know what's going on. Bunch of missed free throws going on here tonight. What are we doing? A lot of them coming from Brunson. Julu said breathing room. We had breathing room, and then they gave it all right back. Quinn Grimes checking in for Harnstein here. I guess they don't want Harnstein to pick up a silly foul to end the quarter. But they're going small for the last 35 seconds here. Brunson at the free throw line. Knocks it down. I guess we'll take at least one, Brunson, but we need both. Too good of a free throw shooter to give up free throws here in the game early. Van Vliet bringing it down. Has it on the left side of the court. Feeds Şengün in the post. He's got Anunoby on him. Interesting matchup here. Şengün's backing him down. They bring a double team. They swing it around. Jalen Green pump fakes, driving it to his right. He's in the paint, lays it up with the finger roll left hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart comes up with it. They got time. Hit a head pass to DiVincenzo. Euro steps in the paint. Tries to lay it up with the right hand. Gets chased down, blocked by Jeff Green. Jalen Green bringing it down the other way. They got time. Tagging along the baseline. Gets caught in the air. Poked out of bounds by Anunoby. 2.3 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter. And the Rockets are going to have the final shot of the quarter. They could either take the lead with the three-point shot or tie it up at 48 going into halftime. They feed Şengün in the high post, puts it up over Anunoby. Anunoby may have gotten a piece of it, but that's the end of halftime. Şengün just kind of threw it up at the basket as the buzzer expired. 48-46, and a ugly, ugly basketball game from both sides. Neither team swishing and dishing. Defense has been okay, but it's been a bit of a hack fest to start this game here in the first half. We can go over the box score in a second. I think I'd rather go around the league a little bit. A couple of games going on. There's an ESPN game and an ABC game. Interesting. Interesting. Julu said, if we lose iHeart's free agency, blame Josh Hart's ridiculous contract. I disagree with that, Julu. They have the bird rights. I believe they have the bird rights. Maybe not. I think they have the bird rights. Is that how bird rights work? Does that have to be 3 years? I don't know. But they can re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein if they want. And it has nothing to do with not being able to offer him enough money, because other teams can offer Isaiah Hartenstein way more money than the Knicks can, with nothing that has to do with the Knicks. It has to do with the CBA and how much they're allowed to offer Hartenstein versus how much other teams are allowed to offer Hartenstein. So it would, if he leaves, it's because he wants to be a starter on another team, which I wouldn't blame him. I don't think it has anything to do with the money per se. Unless the Knicks lowball Isaiah Hartenstein, which I don't think they would do. I think they would understand the value he has. They see what life is like without a good backup center. Because Isaiah Hartenstein doesn't have a good backup center right now, and the Knicks struggle in the minutes that Isaiah Hartenstein sits out. So even if they brought back Mitchell Robinson and they lost Isaiah Hartenstein, they would struggle in the minutes without Mitchell Robinson on the court. So I think it's very important to bring back both those guys for next year. Julu said, but I have no concerns about losing iHeart. I have some concerns. I wish I was as confident as you, Julu. But I think it's very important to bring him back. I think he's an integral part of what this team does well. Chulu said, we need this game desperately. Can't lose this game at home. For the most part, the Knicks have been a very solid home team. And they have a very, very favorable home schedule this month. And so I believe you're right in that they should, if they consider themselves a top 2 or 3 or even a top 4 team here in the East, they need to take advantage of this stretch here. They need to. Not, that's it. Point blank, period. They need to take advantage of these games. We can go through the box score real quick before we go around the league. Jalen Green leading the Rockets in scoring with 11. He's 4 for 10 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, 5 boards, and 0 assists because Jalen Green doesn't really believe in passing. Fred VanVleet does, though. He has 7 assists here in the first half, only 4 points. He's 1 for 7 from the field. All 7 of his shots have come from three-point range. And again, 1 for 7. Alperen Şengün, 8 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. The Knicks did a pretty solid job on him in the first half. He's been their best player this season. They run a ton of their offense through him. And Hartenstein and the Knicks as a whole have done a really good job of containing him. Dylan Brooks, 2 for 7, 1 for 3 from 3, 5 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. The Knicks have done a really good job of, and hasn't had too much of an imprint defensively. The Knicks have done a really good job of sort of limiting his impact here tonight. Jabari Smith Jr. got off to a really nice start, but didn't really do anything in the second quarter. 7 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. All 7 of his points came in the first quarter. Jeff Green off the bench gave them a nice big old spark. It was really solid for them. 7 points, 2 boards. Eamon Thompson played 5 minutes in that first half. 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Nothing that really stands out. Same for Cam Whitmore. 0 across the board besides from 2 rebounds. Jae'Sean Tate also similarly 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Didn't really stand out that much. So they've got a very young bench, and they haven't really stepped up for them. As far as the Knicks go, overall, let's go overall real quick. The Rockets are shooting 37% from the field, 21% from 3, 4 for 19 overall from 3. Now we can go to the Knicks. Julius Randle leading the whole game in scoring. 14 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, 3 boards, 1 assist. He does have 3 personal fouls. All 3 of them came because of offensive fouls. So not great from Randle as far as the offensive fouls go. But leading us in scoring, doing it pretty efficiently, 5 for 10 from the field, is solid, even if it came at a price. OG Anunoby, 4 points, 4 boards. I'd like him to stand out a little bit more than just 4 points, 4 boards. He only took 2 shots, 1 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Got to do a better job of getting him better looks at the basket. The Knicks are not generating good open looks from 3. They're also not knocking them down. So when they do take them. Jalen Brunson, the only player in the game to hit multiple threes. He's 2 for 4 from 3, 3 for 6 overall. He has gone to the free throw line a couple of times, even though he's missed a couple. He does sit at 10 points, 4 assists, 2 boards here. Nice solid first half in Jalen Brunson's return. Isaiah Hartenstein doing a very solid job defensively. Very good job all around. He has 7 points, 5 rebounds. Dante DiVincenzo finally knocked down a 3. He's got 3 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. He's been solid. His impact has been felt out there. He's been okay defensively. Got into the passing lane. Got a nice easy steal for the Knicks and an easy basket. Achua in his 5 minutes, pretty unnoticeable. Didn't really feel his impact. Only 3 rebounds. McBride off the bench, 0 for 3 from 3. All of his shots from the field came from the three-point line. 0s across the board except for 1 assist. Josh Hart off the bench, 8 rebounds in the first half. That's the Josh Hart we know and love. He gets after it on the glass. A lot of box outs happen. He comes flying in for rebounds. He picks up offensive rebounds. He beats guys to 50-50 balls. That's the kind of Josh Hart we need, not the kind of Josh Hart that played the other night against Orlando. Quinn Grimes off the bench provided a nice solid spark. The Knicks were desperate for some scoring. Quinn Grimes helped provide that. He got 8 points, 1 for 4 from the field, knocked down a 3. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. A lot of his points, or 5 of his points specifically, came from the free throw line. He's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. So hopefully we continue to see nice production from him. And hopefully we see a pickup in production from McBride, who's 0 for 3 from 3. You knew that insane shooting stretch he was on was not going to continue forever. But I'd like to see him to make a couple more shots than 0. That'd be nice. And overall, that leads us at 48-46. Knicks up 2. And overall, the Knicks are shooting 38.5%, So not much better than the Rockets, although slightly better. And 29.4% from three. Again, not much better, but still slightly better. That's where that leaves them with a 2-point lead at halftime here. Julie said, we have no bird rights on hire. Yeah, I thought so. I believe he needs to be on the roster for 3 years in order to have his bird rights, which is why when you sign guys in free agency, you usually want to sign them to at least 3-year deals. That means you then have their bird rights, which means you can go over the cap to re-sign them. Julie said a fair offer to iHeart is 13 to 15 million over 3 years. I'd start with 3 years and 40 million. I think that's somewhat fair. I think he can get more on that on the market, and I think another team would offer him more than that. So again, I would be a bit nervous about him leaving in free agency. Another team would offer him starting center money. I think they'd offer him 15 to 18 million over 3 or 4 years, especially because he's healthy. It's hard to find centers who are constantly healthy. Centers are always hurt. It's not a Mitchell Robinson thing. It's a center thing. Centers are always hurt. We just played the Orlando Magic. Wendell Carter Jr. missed most of the year with an injury. And he's not even like a big freakish person, right? He's like 6'10", 6'11", which again is a very large human being. But like Mitchell Robinson's like 7 foot, 7'1", with a ridiculous wingspan. So it's more about finding a guy who's durable enough to play night after night after night for you. And Isaiah Hartenstein's one of those guys. Played every game last season and has not missed a game this season. So, other teams would be willing to pay for that assurance. The best ability is availability, and Isaiah Hartenstein is always available. Karan Clark said, what is wrong with our offense? We've been struggling to score the last 3 to 4 games. So part of the reason why our offense struggles to score is that we are ridiculously reliant on Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle to create every single offensive advantage for the Knicks. Whether that's through constant pick and rolls with Brunson, whether that's through constant post-ups and high posts with Randle, whether that's through constant pick and rolls with Randle and Hartenstein or Brunson and Hartenstein. You rarely see it between Brunson and Randle. These guys have to do everything for the Knicks. Before the trade happened with Anunoby, they could rely a little bit on RJ to take on some of the self-creation for the team. They could rely heavily on an Emmanuel Quickley to have self-creation for other guys on the team. And it didn't have to be constantly Brunson and Randle over and over and over again. It becomes very predictable. It becomes very easy to guard. As good as those guys are in terms of scoring and getting to their spots, you're seeing tonight they're still scoring, but it limits everybody else because Anunoby doesn't really create for himself. Even when he attacks closeouts, doesn't really get all the way to the basket, isn't super crafty or creative around the basket. Deuce McBride, as good as he's been offensively, isn't really super crafty or creative in terms of getting to the basket and attacking closeouts. Even though he is shooting ridiculously well from three since entering the rotation, you're seeing what happens tonight if the three-point shot doesn't go down. What else does he do offensively? That remains the question with Deuce McBride since entering the league. So they struggle to score. If Brunson and Randle are not getting buckets or not creating open looks for other guys, the Knicks are going to struggle to score. And you're seeing that tonight. You've seen that the last handful of games. You've seen that since the trade, really. They struggle to score. The thing that keeps them in games and the thing that builds them leads is the fact that, for the most part, their defense had been spectacular. Now, it's slowed down the last handful of games here, but this team has to win on the defensive side of the ball. Has to. There is no doubt. There is no question. They have to lock down on defense and force teams to beat them in a rock fight, right? Because you want to close down the stretch because you feel like Jalen Brunson's one of the best closers in the league, and you trust your late game offense in terms of like Brunson's going to generate something good. Randle is going to be a bully going towards the basket. He's going to, draw defenses and kick it out, hopefully, to other guys, and they're going to knock down shots. But That's if everything goes well. What happens if one of those things falls apart? If two of those things fall apart? If nothing is really going right, how do you generate offense? They don't have too many answers for that. They used to have about 4, right? Between Brunson, Randall, RJ, and Quickly. Now they're down to 2 because Anunoby can't be a self-creator. Josh Hart isn't a self-creator. DiVincenzo isn't a self-creator. Quentin Grimes, you're hoping that maybe he could start taking the steps to being a little bit better of a self-creator, but as of right now, he's not. And then the same with McBride. So it's kind of where we are with our offense, which is why you're hearing the rumors of them being in on guys like DeJounte Murray. You're also hearing rumors about Terry Rozier and Jordan Clarkson and then the Malcolm Brogdon stuff, maybe even a Tyus Jones, just other guys who could handle the ball and create something out of nothing. But this team is missing an important piece if they want to go far in the playoffs because Brunson and Randall, the best they could do is probably carry you back to the second round, but you have higher aspirations for that. Ever since you traded Quickly and RJ, that means you have higher aspirations than the second round. So they're going to need to make another deal here before the trade deadline ends. And it's fast approaching. About 3 weeks. I believe it's February 8th, right? So they have 2 weeks left in January, and then they have that first full week in February. So they have about 3 weeks left to make a deal for somebody. One of those guys I named. Obviously, Julu in the chat is very much on board with DeJounte Murray. I would lean more towards Jordan Clarkson or maybe even a Terry Rozier. But we'll see. See what they come out with. I'd rather them not have to trade Quentin Grimes to make that happen. But whatever deal they make is whatever deal I'll somehow find a way to support. Hart said Pistons should go after iHeart. They got lots of cap space. I don't know if they'd want to do that because they have Jalen Duren. They kind of have a glut at that big man spot between Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart, and James Wiseman now. They just traded Marvin Bagley to kind of free up that glut. But I don't know if that makes sense. Isaiah Hartenstein wouldn't get the minutes that he would want because then why would you leave New York to be a backup big and on the worst team in the league? Doesn't really make sense. I'm sure the Pistons would want to do it, but I don't think it makes sense for Isaiah Hartenstein to do it. Julie said, am I missing something here? Don't we want to keep IR on the roster? Oh, they desperately want to keep IR on the roster. I just don't know how feasible it is considering he's playing really well and is showing that he could be a legit starting center in the NBA. Why would you sign a lesser contract to continue to be a backup big, right? It's all about what he wants, right? Like part of the reason why Quickly isn't a Knick anymore is because he had aspirations of being a starting point guard. We're back in it, by the way. And a quick whistle on Jalen Green out on the perimeter on DiVincenzo. Julie said, iHeart is certainly more durable. He is. Speaking of that, Hartenstein has it up top. Trying to get it to somebody. Hartenstein over to Randall. Right wing. Spots it for 3. Swishes it. Nice shot from Julius Randle. It's his second 3 of the game. And it's 51-46 to start. 11:30 to go. VanVleet has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his left around the Jabari Smith Jr. screen. Pocket pass to Jabari. Step back foul line jumper. Knocks it down over Brunson on switch. Knicks fan. What's up, Knicks fan? Happy to see you. Brunson coming down. Has it up top. Coming to his right. Gets past VanVleet. Puts it up off glass. Gets it to go. And 1. Knicks coming out pretty strong here. Scoring the basketball. 53-48 with Brunson going to the free throw line for 1 more. C. Tyler said, we need a 6th man. We need somebody to put the ball in, who can dribble the ball and create something out of nothing to put the ball in the basket. I agree with you, C. Tyler. Julu said, we need a consistent, reliable, established third wheel on the offensive end. You know how I feel fits that bill. I know, and I disagree with you, but I know where you're coming from. I get it. Şengün gets the pass inside. Can't get the layup to go. Good defense from the Knicks and testing him. Randall with the rebound. He's bringing it down. 6-point lead. Having a little bit of breathing space here. Over to DiVincenzo. Right wing. Spots it for 3. Rims in and out halfway down. Şengün with the rebound. Here comes Dillon Brooks. Leaves it off for Şengün. Leaves it off for Jalen Green coming to his right. Snake in the pick and roll. Goes right into Hartenstein. Stops, turns, pivots. Ball gets stripped out of his hands. Good defense from Anunoby. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. Has it on the left wing. Steps back. Crosses over to his left in the paint. Euro steps. Lays it up the left hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And Jalen Green ends up with it. Van Vliet pushing the other way. Leaves it off for Jabari. And gets fouled by DiVincenzo. Believe it's going to be on the pass, not a shot for Jabari. Karan Clark said, what about Colin Sexton? I would love Colin Sexton on this team. I just don't think that the Jazz would be willing to trade him. I think they'd be willing to trade a guy like Clarkson before him because Sexton's younger, better contract. Sexton is older, plays at a position where the Jazz have a ton of young players as Van Vliet knocks down a 3 on the inbounds. Poor defense from the Knicks there. Brunson couldn't get out to him. DiVincenzo has it up top. Being guarded by Jalen Green. Over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Around the Hartenstein screen. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Anunoby out of the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Jalen Green with the rebound. Here comes Fred Van Vliet. Coming to his right, foul on Jalen Brunson. Van Vliet can't knock down the floater, but Van Vliet going to the free throw line for 2. 9:49 to go. Again, a lot of whistles here. A lot of whistles. Knicks fans said a lot of rumors about Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. I haven't heard any about Donovan Mitchell. They're not... the Cavaliers have been playing awesome. Awesome. I haven't heard anything about Donovan Mitchell. I don't think he's going anywhere this season, dude. Big Red said, y'all got a legit big off the bench Taj Tipson. As Van Vliet knocks down 2 free throws. DiVincenzo has it up top. Over to Randall on the right wing, being guarded by Dillon Brooks. Randall faces up, pump fakes, driving it to his right, gets to the baseline. Picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Anunoby wide open out of the corner for 3. And he knocks this one down this time. Thank you, Anunoby. Great pass from Julius Randle. Van Vliet has it up top, coming to his right. Randall switches onto him. Van Vliet slips and falls down. Now gets it into Jabari. He's got Jalen Brunson on him. He's got the mismatch. They bring a double team. Jabari keeps it, kicks it out to Jalen Green. Extra pass. Dillon Brooks out of the corner, wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Randall with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson crosses over to his left, gets down into the paint, kicks it out to Anunoby. Again, out of the corner for 3. And again, the same result. 2 back-to-back threes for OG Anunoby. And puts the Knicks up 7, 60-53. Exactly 8:54 to go. Knicks, little bit of breathing room, back up by 7. Can they expand this to a double-digit lead and continue to build on it? We will see. But I like what I see, the way they've come out here in the second half. Julu said, let's go. Force the momentum on the home court. Yeah, they need to take advantage of the Garden, man. They got to give them something to cheer about. The Garden is waiting to explode. You could feel it in the building. You could hear it a little bit through the commentary. They are waiting for this crowd to explode. I really like the way the Knicks have come out here in the second half. Playing a lot better offensively. A lot more ball movement, a lot quicker decisions being made, attacking and kicking out. We talked about how in the first half they didn't generate quality open looks from 3. You're already seeing here, DiVincenzo had a pretty decent look, didn't knock it down. Anunoby's had 3 good looks from 3, knocked 2 of them down. So they're starting to get it rolling a little bit offensively. They are still 8 for 22, so the percentage is starting to climb a little bit. looking a lot better from three. The Heat still struggle. The Rockets still struggle. It was the red that confused me. The Rockets still struggling a little bit. They're still 5 for 21, 24%. The Knicks are sitting at 36%. So the Knicks starting to pull away a little bit. They did give up an open corner three for Dillon Brooks, who couldn't make him pay, who is having a very good shooting year this year from three. I'm actually interested now. What is he shooting on the season? Dillon Brooks is shooting. Yeah, he's shooting 41% from three. So he's an above 40% three-point shooter. Very good shooting from him. But if the Knicks can win tonight, would push them to 24-17, which would put them a lot closer to a team like Cleveland. Now, Cleveland is playing Milwaukee tonight. It will actually be beneficial for the Knicks if either one of them could lose, because the Knicks aren't within grasping range of the Bucks. They're obviously right behind Cleveland in the standings for that 4 seed, but would be nice if, I don't think it really matters. I think it would be preferable if the Cavs could lose, because I would like the assurance of a top 4 seed. But right now the score is 48-80. Cleveland is destroying Milwaukee right now. Yikers! What is going on with some of these blowouts? Anything else that pertains to the Knicks? The Heat playing the Raptors, and the Raptors are killing the Heat. It's nice, as we're back into the game here. We'll see how that game continues to play out. We'll keep an eye on that. VanVleet has it up top, coming to his right. Hesitation dribble. Ball gets knocked away by Hartenstein, picks it up, hit ahead past the Randall, over to DiVincenzo, who's coming down, lays it up, and gets it to go. Beautiful transition basketball from the Knicks. The ball did not hit the floor there. Hit ahead past the Brunson, hit ahead past the Randall, cross-court pass to DiVincenzo coming down and knocked down the nice easy layup. That was beautiful transition basketball. That's exactly how they teach you to play it. Omar, what's up, Omar? Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Julie said, OG is an elite 3-and-D wing. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Julie said the villain has been playing very well this year. Yes, yes. Dillon Brooks is at the free throw line, being fouled by the Knicks going towards the basket. He missed his floater, but he is at the free throw line. 8:27 to go here in the third. Julius Randle, the foul was on Randle. He picks up his 4th foul there as Brooks knocks down both free throws. Brunson will bring it down. Leaves it off for Randle, coming to his left. Backdoor pass to DiVincenzo, kicks it out to Anunoby, driving it to his left, in the paint, Euro steps, lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go. Beautiful. Driving, kick, and attacking from the Knicks there. Now the lead is up to 9. 55-64. VanVleet over to Green. Green has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo, coming to his right, getting downhill, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go. There's got to be some help there. Jalen Green can be very elusive with the ball. Brunson coming to his right, over to DiVincenzo, cross-court to Randle. Randle has it, sidestep, puts up a 3, swishes it. Ooh, Julius Randle getting going a little bit. Okay, we're waking up a little bit offensively. VanVleet bringing it down, snakes the pick and roll from Jabari, gets into the paint, lays it up with the left hand, airballs the layup, Randle with the rebound. Good job from Randle not to pick up his 5th foul. Brunson has it, left side of the court, being guarded by Jabari, wants to go one-on-one. Quick crossover to his left, in the paint, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, extra pass to OG out of the corner. Pump fake, sidestep 3, can't get it to go. Hartenstein tips it out, DiVincenzo. Bullet pass to Randle. Randle has it up top, being guarded by Dillon Brooks. Coming to his left, crossing over to his right, putting the dribble moves on him, behind the back, step back, sidestep 3, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. VanVleet picks it up. He's bringing it down. The Knicks on their heels, kicks it over to Dillon Brooks, extra pass, Jalen Green left wing 3, can't get it to go. Jabari Smith Jr. right there for the tip up and in as the Knicks were mismatched. 67-59, 6:40 to go. Brunson has it on the right side of the court. Putting the dribble moves on, stops, turns, pump fakes, pivots, gets it into Randle on the post. Ball slapped away by Jalen Green. Good hands from Green. It's going to remain with the Knicks. Julius said breathing room. They're trying. Brunson off the inbound, sidestep three out of the corner, knocks it down behind the Hartenstein screen. And the Knicks go up double digits, 59-70. Starting to pull away a little bit. Jalen Green has it, coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Şengün in the paint, gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Jalen Green puts up another three. He hasn't knocked one down all night, and that trend continues. Brunson chases down the rebound. He's bringing it down. Jalen Green's going to guard him. I know Brunson likes this matchup. Over to Randall. Randall's going to keep it. Leaves it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left. Randall has the mismatch of Van Vliet on him. Back to DiVincenzo, puts up a corner three. Can't get it to go. And here comes Van Vliet, bringing it down. Anunoby going to pick him up, coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Hartenstein picks him up, dancing with the ball a little bit, gets it into Şengün, along the baseline. Anunoby guarding him. They say two hands on Van Vliet, foul Şengün in the post. Can't put two hands on the guy. Automatic foul at this point. Pace picking up for the Knicks here. They go up by 11. Got to get a nice defensive stand here and continue to build the lead. Halfway through the third quarter, 5:38 to go. Van Vliet gets it into Tate. Now they throw it into the post to Şengün, being guarded by Hartenstein, backing him down. Kicks it out. Van Vliet, straightaway three over Brunson, swishes it. Van Vliet always kills us. Having a very solid game here tonight. Hasn't necessarily taken over, but he's been very solid all night. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Van Vliet. They bring a double team, kicks it out to Randall. Randall, in and out dribble, coming to his right, loses the ball. They call a foul on Van Vliet. A little late call, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Nicholas Gaming. What's up, Nicholas? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. Hope you have a good time here, my guy. Anunoby gets it into Randall. Shot clock reset to 14. Randall goes quickly to his right, hands it off to Anunoby, coming to his left, getting downhill. Euro steps into the paint, lays it up, can't get it to go. Blocked, it looked like. But Anunoby caught it while he was out of bounds, so it's going to the Rockets here. 8-point game, 62-70. Knicks got to come up with a defensive stand here. You don't want the Rockets to crawl their way back into this one. Continue to build the lead. Van Vliet bringing it down. Euro steps, coming to his left, gets downhill, lays it up the left hand, can't, blows the layup. Wow. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Over to Randall. Randall coming down. Hesitation dribble. Has it in the post against Jabari. Steps through, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, coming to his right, gets into the paint, cross court to Brunson out of the corner. Brunson able to catch it. Jalen Green guarding him, coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Brunson dancing with it now, left side of the court, coming down. Step back, fade away, knocks down the one-legged fadeaway over Şengün and Jalen Green. It was a ridiculous circus shot. The Rockets trying to push to get an easy basket here. Jalen Green pulling it back out. Knicks do a good job getting back on defense. Green loses it. Anunoby stole it. Here come the Knicks pushing the other way. It's a 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Anunoby coming all the way down, lays it up the left hand, can't get it to go. Randall able to secure the offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in. And it's back up to 12. I believe that is the largest lead of the game for either side, but for the Knicks specifically. Defense leading the offense. That's exactly how the Knicks need to generate offense. Brunson knocking down ridiculous shots. Julu said, we definitely need another creator in this club. Every time Randall handles the ball in the half court, I'm holding my breath. I'm with you a little bit, man. Every time Randall's going one-on-one or he's handling the ball and then a crowd comes, he can be a turnover machine. For all the good that he does, his biggest flaw is his decision-making and processing when the double team comes. And teams know it, which is why they double team him so often. Also because very few people in the league can guard him one-on-one. He's so big and strong and talented, but they know that if they bring a double team and they force him to make a quick decision, isn't the greatest at making those quick decisions. And so they can force him into uncomfortable spots and force him to turn the ball over. So if you have another guy who can release some of the pressure of Julius Randle having to handle the ball as often as he does, would be better for the team overall, in the long run especially. Scoreboard still says second quarter. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Let me update that. Third quarter right there. 4 minutes to go. A little over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. Adam, what's up, Adam? Happy to see you again. I'm just here on stream, as a break from my homework. Oh, seriously, this offense. Brunson. Appreciate you, Adam. Happy you could tune in, man. Make sure you get that work done. Knicks fan also said, your thing still says second quarter. Appreciate you. Again, if you guys ever see anything messed up with the scoreboard or anything on screen that shows the wrong information, just let me know so I can fix it for you. Also, it is 74 that the Knicks have. 74-62. Forgot to credit the final basket from Randall before the timeout. Julie said, JB has to work so damn hard to make a basket in the half court. He's just an elite shot maker, but we can't depend on that on a nightly basis. Yes, which is why guys like RJ and Quickly were so important to this team. Even though I ultimately do like the Anunoby trade, it limits this team, and there's a hole that they need to fill now. There's an Emmanuel Quickly sized hole that they need to fill. With something. You can't just leave it wide open. You're not going to be able to fill it perfectly, but you could fill it with another guy, like a Terry Rozier, like a Jordan Clarkson, guys like that. Relic of the Soul. What's up, Relic? Happy to see you again. All right, we're back into it. VanVleet has it, throws it into the post to Şengün, right side of the court, goes along the baseline, gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Dillon Brooks wide open out of the corner for three. Still can't get one to go. Knicks are getting very lucky. Dillon Brooks getting wide open looks. He's an over 40% three-point shooter. He's not knocking down his open looks tonight. Aaron Holiday getting some burn here in the second half. Udoka looking for some answers. The referees reversed the call. It was going to stay with the Rockets, but now they rule it out of bounds on the Rockets. So now Brunson's going to bring it down. Brunson has it, right side of the court. Coming to his left. Over to Randall, right wing. Pump fakes, driving it on Dillon Brooks. Gets to the baseline. Stops, turns, pivots after he picked up his dribble. Hartenstein has it. Hits Brunson, come back door. Tries to feed Josh Hart in the corner. Şengün saw it coming, picked it off. Here come the Rockets. VanVleet feeds Şengün in the post. He's got Anunoby on him. Driving it to his right, in the paint. Puts it up, gets blocked by Anunoby. Ball gets poked away. Şengün gets it back in the post. They bring a double team. He loses it. Anunoby picks it up. Look at the defense of OG Anunoby's locking up the center. Here comes Randall coming the other way. Almost loses it. He picks it up. Has it on the left wing. Let's get a good offensive possession here. You got to love the defense. You got to love the defense here from Anunoby. Locking up here. Multiple possessions against Şengün there. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. Going against VanVleet. Now crossing over to his left. Kicks it out to Josh Hart of the corner. Pump fakes, driving it down in the paint. Euro steps, kicks it out to Randall. Shot clock violation. We got to get a shot up, Josh Hart. We got to get a shot up, my guy. Come on. Rockets will bring it down after the turnover from the Knicks. VanVleet has it left side of the court being guarded by Josh Hart. Coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Going under the basket. Kicks it over to Dillon Brooks. Putting the dribble moves on Anunoby. Stops, turns, spins, loses it. Tries to kick it out to his teammate. And it's a turnover. Dillon Brooks stumbling, bumbling out there. Jeff Green checking in here. Gave us some problems in the first half. Let's see how they tackle it here in the second half. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. VanVleet guarding him, coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen, gets to the foul line, pull-up jumper over VanVleet, can't get it to go. Not a good shot from Brunson there. The Rockets pushing the other way. VanVleet able to lay it up and in with the left hand. Missed a couple of lefty layups today, but able to convert that one. Knocks it down to a 10-point game. Randall has it up top, over to Brunson, left wing, spots it for a three, quickly fires away over Dillon Brooks, can't get it to go. Two shots I don't like from Jalen Brunson, and Dillon Brooks gets out and runs and gets a two-handed dunk over beating Randall and Brunson down the court. And Tom Thibodeau is going to call a timeout here, as he should. Don't love those offensive possessions there from Brunson. 2 quick shots, very quick shots. We have 74. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thank you, Knicks fan. Karen said, too bad you can't use one of the auto scoreboards other use, Sheffy. I don't think other people use auto scoreboards. I think they have multiple people working the stream. So they have somebody on camera and then somebody off camera who works the scoreboard. Because I do both by myself, sometimes I lose track of the scoreboard because I'm so focused on calling the game and interacting with chat. But if you know of an auto scoreboard, I've looked around a little bit before I settled on this, because this was like the last resort. Was like, okay, I guess I'll do it myself. I looked around a little bit. There isn't really an auto scoreboard that I could reliably use to pair with the Knicks games. Last year, I used to just have a little screen open of the actual game, but it would only show the scoreboard. So what you would see on screen is the MSG broadcast that would just show you the scoreboard. But, when it's not an MSG stream, then I have to come up with another way. So I think just using the scoreboard and getting more comfortable with it, the manual scoreboard, is just a more reliable and better way for me to do it. And I can improve on it as the years go by as well. All right, we're back into it. Hartenstein has it, hands it off to Brunson, coming to his left, in the paint, snakes it, kicks it out. Randall out of the corner for 3, had an open look, and he converts and knocks it down. Good ball movement from the Knicks, ends up to an open 3, and Randall rewards Brunson by knocking down the corner 3 there. Van Vliet bringing it down. Quinn Grimes is checked in. Nice to see that. Van Vliet pull up 3 over Randall. Knocks it down. Van Vliet always tends to kill us, man. He's having a very solid night tonight. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Van Vliet. Over to Randall. Hands it off to Grimes. Grimes over to Hartenstein. Brunson hands it off. Gets the handoff from Hartenstein. Attacking, gets into the paint, puts up a floater over Green. Can't get it to go. Green with the rebound. And here comes Van Vliet. We're under a minute to go. Van Vliet, left side of the court, hesitation, runs right into Grimes, throws it up at the glass, can't get it to go. Terrible shot, looking at the ref for a bailout. Brunson bringing it down the other way, over to Josh Hart, quick pass to Grimes, who pump fakes, waits for Green to fly by. Grimes puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Josh Hart able to save it. Grimes picks it up, he's out of the corner, tacking along the baseline, over to Josh Hart, gets caught in the air and gets blocked by Jeff Green, who's everywhere tonight, killing the Knicks. Van Vliet coming the other way, looking at the ref again for a foul call. The Knicks doing a good job of not fouling him. Misses the layup there in transition. And Randall bringing it down, can't handle it, throws it over. Josh Hart able to save it. Stumbling, bumbling from everywhere. 10 seconds to go here to end the quarter. Brunson has it on the left wing. They feed Randall in the post. He's got Van Vliet on him. Van Vliet pokes it away. Shot clock winding down. Randall, they bring a double team out to Hart. He's got to throw it up. Deep 3. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Ugly end to the first half of what was a very solid third quarter for the Knicks. 77-69. They built an 8-point lead. Could have been higher. At one point, it was a 14-point lead. But we'll take an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter. The ball movement was much better. They played much better. Although, I will say, Brunson, Hartenstein, and Randall played the entire third quarter there. Not what you really want to see. Oh, man. Adam said, Hart, you're going to go for it. Knicks offense has to rebound. Yeah, part of their, offense, while Mitchell Robinson wasn't necessarily a big scorer and wasn't really a reliable, person to dump the ball down to offensively, what he was really good at was giving the Knicks multiple and ample opportunity at scoring the basketball on any given possession with his offensive rebounding. And without his dominant, and I mean dominant backbreaking offensive rebounding prowess, this team has to be a little bit more efficient offensively. And so that's also part of the problem of having Mitchell Robinson go down. It's not just that he's one of the best defensive anchors in the league. It's, you lose his special talent, which is offensive rebounding. Julu said OG is the best defender in the league. Guards 1 through 5 at an elite and effective level as only he could. Despite his offensive shortcomings, we're extremely fortunate to have him on this roster. You need a guy like OG Anunoby if you're going to compete for a championship. If you're going to seriously take that next step to eventually reaching championship contending level, which the Knicks clearly think they can take the next steps into being, you need a guy like OG Anunoby on the roster. So they made that move now. They're hoping to lock him down to a long-term contract here in free agency. But this was step one in terms of getting to that championship contending level. Ja, what's up, Ja? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, man. Happy to see you. Krim's dad said Julu just needs to roll for guaranteed victories. We'll see how this fourth quarter goes. We're already into it. McBride checked in. Aaron Holiday is in for the Rockets. Şengün has it up top. Hartenstein guarding him. Şengün dancing with the ball up top. Stops, turns, spins, fires with the right hand over Hartenstein. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. That's his 10th rebound already, and we're just starting the fourth quarter. We got McBride, Grimes, Hart, Hartenstein, and Anunoby. Hart over to Anunoby. Ball gets poked away. He's able to recover it. Anunoby over to Hartenstein. Backdoor to Josh Hart. Goes up and lays it up and in. Beautiful, beautiful play from the Knicks there. Good movement. Good read from Hartenstein there to feed Josh Hart. Come backdoor. Şengün has it up top. Being guarded by Hartenstein. Over to Jabari. Being guarded by Anunoby. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Good contest from Anunoby. Josh Hart with another rebound. Hit ahead to Grimes. Grimes left wing. Over to Hartenstein. Back to Quinn Grimes. Coming to his left on the Hartenstein screen. Dribble pull up three. Knocks it down. The lead starting to build for the New York Knickerbockers here, as it extends to 13. Aaron Holiday has it up top. McBride guarding him. Over to Amen Thompson. Being guarded by Grimes. Grimes sagging off of him. And a timeout by the Rockets and Ime Udoka. And he is not happy with his guys. He's getting into them. Josh said, how's it going? The Knicks starting to build a lead a little bit here. Starting to extend it. It's always nice to see. Josh said it's cold down there in Canada. It's minus 11. Oof. Oof. I believe the our wind chill here in the Northeast, and varies in specific areas you're at. I think the coldest it got here was 11 degrees. Maybe I'm shortchanging it. Maybe it's more like 17 or 18 degrees. But it got sub 20 degrees, which, it's pretty cold. Pretty cold. Not horrible, a nice sweater and a jacket and, nice hat will keep you warm, but it's the coldest it's been in a while. Coldest it's been this year. Josh said, what do you think of the trade? The Anunoby trade or the Siakam trade? You mean the Anunoby trade? I haven't seen you in a while, Ja. You want to know I'll give you my opinion on both. OG trade was a necessary trade, even if it hurts us emotionally as fans, because we really loved those two young guys in RJ and Quickly. Was a very necessary trade. OG is a very necessary player to have on your roster if you're looking to compete for championships, which the Knicks are clearly looking to do. So he's fit like a glove. He's been very good. He's helped the defense improve. And it's a deal you have to make. As far as the Siakam trade, which is the big trade that happened today, the Pacers kind of have to make that trade. Not that they necessarily have to, but you want to maximize the most out of this roster. You want to show that you are you're going for it. You're competing for a playoff spot. You got a young, bright point guard in Halliburton. You're surrounding him with a secondary star in Siakam, who's a perennial all-star, multi-time all-star, who's very skilled. And you combine those two guys and you start building from there and you see where that can take you. you know? So solid trade. They didn't give us too much. I mean, 3 first-round picks is a lot. But, you know, when you're a small market like that, you kind of have to overpay. Grim's dad said a nice robe will keep you warm. All right, we're back into it. We're back into it. Dylan Brooks fires away at a 3 again. Can't knock it down. Bad game from Dylan Brooks here tonight. Harnstein battling for the rebound. Here comes McBride. Over to Harnstein up top. Hands it off to Grimes. Coming to his right. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Hands it off to McBride. McBride has it on the right wing. Coming to his left. Hands it off to Harnstein. Hands it off to Josh Hart. A lot of player movement, ball movement, but not getting towards the basket. Stops, turns, fades, gets blocked from behind. And here come the Rockets. Van Vliet has it. Left side of the court. Putting the moves on McBride. Good defense from McBride. Coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Gets to the foul line. Kicks it over to Şengün in the post. Back out to Van Vliet. Pump fakes. One dribble in. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. Back down to 11. Under 10 minutes to go. McBride bringing it down. Van Vliet's up to 19 points here tonight. He's 6 for 16 from the field. McBride turning the corner. Getting downhill. Gets blocked by Amen Thompson going to the basket. Amen Thompson's a good, solid defender here at point guard position. We got 87 people here in the stream, people, and only 46 likes. That means over half of you have yet to like the stream, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys go ahead and hit the thumbs up button right below the video. Help support the stream. Appreciate it, guys. They get it into Harnstein. He tops, turns, spins, gets past Şengün, but Şengün able to recover, and a travel on Harnstein. Got to just put that up, Harnstein. I like the aggressiveness. I like the move, but you got to shoot the shot, my guy. You got to shoot the shot. Go ahead, throw that right-handed hook up. All right, so the Rockets are going to bring it down here. They can cut it to single-digit game. Jalen Green has it up top, and they call a moving screen on Şengün, and Şengün is not happy with Jalen Green. He's telling him to wait. Wait for him to come set the screen. He went too quickly. Julie said, when you're in a big market like us, you have to overpay at times as well. New York tax. I feel like New York is one of the only big market teams that has to overpay for guys. Like the Lakers get guys on the cheap all the time. But the Knicks, it's got to be every first-round pick they have. McBride attacking, and he loses it. Thompson picks it up. It's coming down. Lays it up and in. Come on, Deuce. Not a good night for Deuce McBride here. McBride bringing it down. It's a single-digit game. Tom Thibodeau is going to call a timeout. I would be surprised if we see Deuce McBride back into this game. I feel for Deuce. He's had a great back-to-back games while Brunson was out. Put up a new career high in points. But struggling tonight here. Julie said, Amen Thompson is an athletic marvel. Both he and his brother All-Star Thompson, who's in Detroit. Yeah, they are. They're ridiculous athletes. Amen Thompson is a slightly better athlete than his brother, but it seems like All-Star Thompson's a little bit better of a basketball player, I might say. He's at least gotten more opportunity on a very, very bad Detroit team versus this Houston team, which is just, working its way out of mediocrity. They're sitting at around 500. I believe they're 19-20 on the season, so not much room for Amen Thompson to just kind of go out there and explore his game and make a bunch of mistakes because they're actually trying to win games versus Detroit. While they're trying to win games, it's very clear they're not going to win many games. They're not going to win very many games. Appreciate your job. Appreciate you. Adam said, yep, we're trading Miles McBride. He had a great 2 games. It's just not his night tonight. It's not his night tonight. He has struggled a bit. I had the timer running. I thought I stopped it. What's going on? 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Julu said, Tibbs has no patience for Deuce's nonsense, not tonight. Deuce doesn't usually give us nonsense, but yeah, it's not his night tonight. He's struggling a little bit. Hasn't scored, hasn't knocked down any of his 3-point attempts tonight. He's been very solid from the 3-point line. Defense has been solid, but nothing noteworthy, nothing that particularly stands out. It's just been solid, as he usually is defensively, but it's not enough to keep you on the court if the offense is going to be this bad, Deuce. Turnovers, getting blocked at the rim, not knocking down any threes. Got to give us something. Josh said Canada's taking over Sheffy's room. Fight back, guys. Fight back. Karen, here in Michigan, we've gotten 15 inches of snow in the last 2 days and expecting another foot by daylight, and we have been in single digits. I really feel like negatives. I feel for you, Karen. That sounds rough. Sounds very rough. The snow where I'm at hasn't been too bad. We had one snow day. It snowed the other day, but it was mostly ice, not necessarily snow. All right, we're back into it. Harnstein hands it off to Brunson, who did check in for McBride. Brunson tries to deliver an inside pass to Harnstein, but gets tipped out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Knicks. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. We're under 9 minutes to go now. Brunson's going to inbound it. Gets it into Harnstein. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his right. Shot clock winding down. Brunson coming to his right. Steps back. Straightaway three over Van Vliet and knocks it down right between his eyes. Stared him down. Knocked down to 3. Back up to 12. 73 to 85. Brunson's up to 21 points. He's 4 for 7 from 3. Van Vliet has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Brunson switches onto him. Gets it over to Şengün. Şengün has it. Going one-on-one against Harnstein. Coming to his left. Leans in. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And they call a foul on Harnstein. Don't like that foul call. Harnstein's saying he's backing up, and Şengün's leaning into him. So Şengün going to the line for 2. He can cut it to a 10-point game. Şengün misses the first free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Şengün's got one more coming. Can cut it to 11. Best he could do at the line right now. And he misses 2. Yes, sir. We love missed free throws from our opponents. 8:15 to go here in the fourth. Brunson coming to his right around the Harnstein screen. Has it on the right wing. Dylan Brooks guarding him, who's checked back in. Brunson has it. Picks his dribble up. Gets it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with Van Vliet guarding him. Coming to his right. Now gets it out to Brunson. Brunson with Van Vliet on him. He likes this matchup much better. Step back. Right wing 3. Comes up short. Here comes Jalen Green pushing the other way. Anunoby's back to defend him. Goes around the basket. Lays it up and in, and he lays it up and in. Barely at the net. Beautiful move from Jalen Green there to get around Anunoby. 10-point game. 7:45 to go. Brunson bringing it down. Has it left side of the court. Coming to his right around the Harnstein screen. Over to Josh Hart. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby into Harnstein. Harnstein over to Josh Hart. A lot of passing, not a lot of attacking. Josh Hart attacking along the baseline. Step back, mid-range jumper, swishes it. Okay, Josh Hart. Van Vliet bringing it down. Josh Hart guarding him. Coming to his left around the Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün, who takes a foul from Anunoby, who swiped down for a steal. Şengün put up a floater, can't get it to go, but he is going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 7:13 to go here in the fourth. Omar said ball don't lie. You're right about that, Omar. You're right about that. Daniel Tosin said, Knicks, you're aging me. Nothing's ever easy with the Knicks. Called the cardiac Knicks for a reason. Knicks fan said they're not, Giannis isn't playing, that's why they're getting crushed. Did not know Giannis was not playing. Thank you for the update, Knicks fan. At least Milwaukee's going to pick up a loss. We could inch closer to that 2 or 3 seed. 83-127, Cavs up on Milwaukee. Yikes. 50. Is that a 50-point game? Nah, that's a 40-point game. Şengün this time goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ball really don't lie after that one. He had 2 perfect free throws there. First time, missed both. Ball don't lie. Ball always tells the truth. Brunson crosses over to his right, getting downhill, stops, pull-up jumper, knocks it down. Jalen Brunson kind of taking over here in the fourth quarter, getting buckets. Doesn't matter who's defending him right now. Special shot maker. VanVleet has it up top, coming to his right. Brunson guarding him, over to Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks attacking to his right, gets downhill, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go over Anunoby. Tough move from Dillon Brooks. Keeps it at a 10-point game. Time winding down, though. Almost halfway through the fourth quarter here, 6:30 to go. Brunson has it up top. Dillon Brooks guarding him, coming to his right off of Josh Hart's screen. Over to Josh Hart, attacking, gets into the paint, puts up a righty floater, gets it to go. This is the Josh Hart we want and need. Not the other night against Orlando. I don't know what happened that game, but this is the Josh Hart that we signed. Happy to see him resurface for this game. He's guarding VanVleet here, attacking to his right, kicks it out to Jeff Green. Jeff Green into the post to Şengün, being guarded by Randle. Stops, turns, spins, pivots, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go. Looked like he could have walked. But Şengün able to get the layup to go into the basket. Tough move from Şengün. Brunson bringing it down. Remains at a 10-point game. Neither team able to build on it or cut into the lead here. Brunson attacking. Pull-up jumper. Swishes it over Dillon Brooks. I mean, what more can be said about this guy right now? He has taken over here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks offensively. He's up to 25 points, 9 for 17 from the field. Jalen Green attacking to his right, getting downhill into paint, stops, turns, gets blocked by Hartenstein, stuffed at the basket, and Josh Hart rips the rebound away from him, pushing the pace over to Randle. Beautiful no-look pass to Anunoby, who gets fouled from behind by Alperen Şengün. Oh my goodness, beautiful bullet no-look pass from Julius Randle in transition. I mean, this is what you love to see. Hartenstein defending. Jalen Green going towards the basket. Josh Hart comes over and rips the rebound away from him. Hit ahead pass to Julius Randle with the quick touch pass, bullet pass to Anunoby. No look in transition. And Anunoby throws it down with 2 hands over Alperen Şengün, who came over and tried to come down with the highlight chase down block. Couldn't get to it. Anunoby going to the line for 1 more free throw. Trying to make it a conventional 3-point play. And he does just that, pushing the lead to 15 points now. The Knicks starting to pull away. 5:28 to go. And Dillon Brooks is going to bring it down. Anunoby's up to 15 points here. They get it into VanVleet, Josh Hart guarding him. VanVleet holding on to it. He has it up top, coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Stops in the mid-range, kicks it out to Brooks, driving it to his right, getting downhill, into the paint, lays it up with the right hand. Great defense from Josh Hart. He's down, low hurt, holding his face. Looks like he got hit in the face. Brunson bringing it down right side of the court. They bring a double team. Brunson picks up his rebound. Bullet pass to Hartenstein down low. Feeds Julius Randle. Ball gets poked away. Josh Hart able to pick it up. Swings through to his left, drives, lays it up with the right hand. Ooh, this team is just too tough right now. They cannot keep up with the Knicks' hustle. Between Hartenstein, between Brunson, between Randle, and Anunoby's flying everywhere. Josh Hart doing anything and everything he wants on the court. Again, this is the Josh Hart that the New York Knicks signed this offseason. I do not understand what happened to him in Orlando. Look, everybody has bad games, but he has not had a very good season. This is the Josh Hart that I was expecting of getting this season. Happy to see him arrive. Welcome to the season, Josh Hart. It only took you half the season to kind of wake up a little bit. Now, he's had a couple of games here and there where he's had games like this, but we need him flying around, picking up loose balls and everything. We don't need whatever was going on in Orlando. Leave that back there, my guy. Leave that back there. The Knicks take a 17-point lead, 4:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Karan Clark said, good things happen when the conductor is driving the train. Without the conductor, JB, we go off the rails. This is true. This is true, Clark. I agree with you 100%. Jalen Brunson is not just the best player on the team. He's not just the point guard. He is the engine of this team. He makes this team go. He makes everything that this team does make sense because of Jalen Brunson, who he is as a person, who he is as a leader, and of course, who he is as a basketball player. All right, coming back in. Josh Hart with 10 points, 12 rebounds tonight. I mean, again, this is the guy that helps you win games, not whoever showed up to that Orlando game. Jabari Smith Jr. has it up top, attacking to his right, step back, mid-range jumper over Randall, can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound, and here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by VanVleet. Coming to his right around the Josh Hart screen, Jabari Smith Jr. switches onto him. Brunson's going to attack. Dribble, pull up three over Jabari. Can't get it to go. Şengün with the rebound. Here comes VanVleet quickly attacking. Pushing the other way. Pull up straightaway three. Swishes it. Oof. Game's not over yet. Game's not over yet. VanVleet can get hot from three. He's played pretty well here in the fourth quarter. He's up to 22 points, 7 for 17 from the field. Brunson bringing the ball down. VanVleet trying to apply pressure, trying to will his team back into the game. Brunson driving to his left, takes the foul, puts up a floater, gets the floater to go, and one. Jalen Brunson, you cannot stop this man. He will stop any momentum you got going. You cannot guard him. You're trying to guard him out by the free throw line. I don't know what you're doing, VanVleet. You're not a good defender in general. You're trying to stay in front of Brunson. You foul him. You let him get to his spot, his free throw line, patented floater, gets it to go. Jalen Brunson. He's too good. MVP chance raining down for Jalen Brunson right now in his return from injury. He's got one more free throw coming. Can't get the free throw to go. What's going on with your free throws today? VanVleet pushing the other way, spins to his left, gets around Josh Hart, driving it in, lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go. 14-point game, 100-86. Oh, what happened to my 2 points? There we go. 3:30 to go. They get into Brunson. Brunson with VanVleet on him. Coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Gets past VanVleet. He's in the paint. Stops. Step back. Leaves it off for Randall. Randall straightaway three over Dillon Brooks. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Here comes VanVleet. About 3 minutes to go. Hit ahead pass to Jeff Green, who lays it up and in. It's down to 12. Game's not over yet. What are we doing? Wake up, guys. Josh said this is over, Shovey. A lot of time left. 3 minutes to go. It's a 12-point game. It's not over yet. Anunoby leaves it off for Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson in the half court. Picks it up. Surrounded by a couple of defenders. Gets past him. Puts up a floater. Another and one for Jalen Brunson. He was surrounded by the foul line by three Rockets defenders. Just the footwork, the pivoting, the pass faking, the step through. Splits two defenders. Puts up a floater over Jeff Green. Gets the foul and one. Insane shot making, footwork, offensive prowess, the presence of mind, the feel to know where everybody is. Insane game from Jalen Brunson right now. 14-point game. Brunson back at the free throw line, and this time he converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Şengün driving it down on Hartenstein, tries to throw down a two-handed jam, gets fouled by Hartenstein, can't convert the dunk. He's going to the free throw line for two free throws. Julie said, JB is a special player, can't deny it. I mean, I've been trying to tell people, like, he is on a higher tier than most people would consider. He is on the same tier as a lot of stars that you guys think are better than him. And I don't mean you guys specifically. I mean, like, the basketball world in general. Because I know you guys know. I know as Knicks fans know. We watch them every night. As Şengün missed the first free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Şengün's kind of giving this game away from them. He can't convert these 3 points for them. Mark said, good to see a bounce-back game. Yes, sir. Şengün does knock down the second free throw. And Josh Hart's going to bring it down. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Jabari Smith. Ball's tipped away. Josh Hart bringing it down. Spins, coming to his left, going all the way downhill. Gets blocked at the basket by Şengün. Hartenstein picks up the rebound. Shot clock winding down. Brunson picks it up. Dribbling to his right. Gets past a couple defenders. Throws it up at the basket. Can't hit rim. And it's a shot clock violation. Wild offensive possession there. This is why you can't have Josh Hart initiate the offense. Chill with that. Chill with that. Josh Hart doing a little too much with the ball in his hands. Julie said this one is officially over. JB is a stud. Stay healthy. Yes, stay very, very healthy, please. Dylan Brooks bringing it down. Over to Jabari. Has it in the high post against Randall. Step back in the paint. Puts up a jumper over Randall. Gets blocked by Randall. Randall immediately looking at the bench saying you didn't foul him. You got to challenge that. I don't think they are going to challenge it. It's 5 fouls on Randall. They're going to show the replay here. Let's see. Tom Thibodeau is going to call timeout and use the challenge. Okay. Okay. Why is the time? I thought I stopped the timer. I pressed the button to stop it. Looks like a clean block, but we'll see. We'll see. See, we didn't even need the rally rope tonight, guys. We didn't even need the rally rope. Adam said, I'm planning to finish making my MLB hype video on Sunday when I have time. Oh, really, Adam? Is it on that channel that you're on right now, Adam's Yanks Cap? Let us know. I'll send some people over. I'll link it on the channel. I'd be interested in watching it. I could use help. If anybody thinks they're a good editor and wants to send me some of the work they've done, I could use some help editing some stuff. I don't really have the time, which is why you guys aren't seeing too many videos on the channel go up. Haven't seen any videos this season go up on the channel. But I've got some plans. But when you're done with that, Adam, let us know. Or send it to me or message me. I'd definitely love to check it out, man. Knicks fan said start the bus. GD said, I just hit the like button. Appreciate you, GD. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support, my guy. They're showing the replay here in slow motion. Oh, it's a clean block from Randall. It's a clean block. So the Knicks should win this challenge here. There's 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Ricardo said, today is the last chance to vote for the All-Star game. Our Brunson is still out of the top 10. I think Brunson's in the top 10. He was 6th the last time the votes came out. But yeah, he's most likely not going to get voted in. Neither is Randall. They're going to make it in as All-Star reserves. They're going to be voted in by the coaches and whatnot. It's a popularity contest with the votes and the fans. But the Knicks don't really get the publicity that other guys get, which is why they are much higher on the voting ballots than our Knicks. So the Knicks win that challenge. They get possession of the ball back, 103-89. It's a 14-point game. Brunson has it. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by VanVleet. Under 2 minutes to go. Time winding down on the Rockets here if they want to make a comeback here. Brunson has it up top, over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the right wing, inside pass to Randall. Randall has it, Jeff Green guarding him, has it in the post, stops, turns, fades along the baseline, gets it to go down. You just had this feeling that one was going down for Randall. You just had this feeling that his baseline fader was going to go down. VanVleet has it up top, dancing with the ball. Inside pass to Şengün, spins in the paint, lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Hartenstein tipping away, Josh Hart battling for that rebound and rips it away. Again, this is the Josh Hart that we come to expect. I don't know who that guy in Orlando was, but happy we're having him back here tonight. Randall gets fouled by Dylan Brooks in the paint. Randall going to the free throw line for 2. 1:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. And this one's pretty much over. We're just winding for the final score here and what it's gonna look like. Medlin Brown. What's up, Medlin? Isaiah Soft, that guy all night bullying him. You mean Isaiah Hartenstein? Because he has been fantastic tonight. Not good. Fantastic against Şengün. Şengün not having a very good night himself. Part of the reason why Houston is down is because Şengün has not been his usual dominant self that he's been this year. But we'll go over final box scores as Hartenstein and Brunson come out of the game. 1:20 to go here left in the fourth. Josh said Brunson is an all-star. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Julius Randle knocks down the free throw. Both free throws, actually. 29 points for Randle here. Van Vliet puts up a three over McBride, bricks it. Achua with the rebound. And Randle's going to bring it down. And we're approaching a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's an 18-point game, so everything is decided but the final score. Randle fade away over Dylan Brooks, just toying with him right now as he goes to the other side of the baseline and knocks down yet another fadeaway jumper over him. Puts him to the 30-plus marker here tonight, 31 points, 11 for 18 from the field. Achua fouls Şengün going to the basket, getting Anunoby and Randle out of the game. Under a minute to go, 54 seconds to go. Medlin Brown said, not tonight, he's been soft. I don't know what game you were watching, Medlin, but it wasn't this Knicks game. Kron Clark, everybody get your All-Star votes in. Yes, Ricardo, Kron, reminding us, get your All-Star votes in. Tonight is the last night to vote. Make sure your voice is heard, guys. Make sure your voice is heard. Adam said, okay, got to go back to work now. See a good game. Appreciate you showing up, Adam, even though you're busy. Happy to have you in here every time, man. And again, when you're done with that YouTube video, man, let us know. We'll check it out. Şengün going to the free throw line here on an and one. So 92 to 109 down to 17-point game. 43 seconds to go. And we're waiting for the clock to wind down. Quentin Grimes has it up top, coming to his left. Pull up three, left wing. Comes up short. Grimes with the rebound. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Comes up short again. So the clock winding down. Van Vliet's going to bring it down. He's probably going to put up a shot here over to Şengün, who spins in the paint, throws it down with one hand. 15-point game, and the Knicks are going to run the clock down here. And that's going to be all she wrote. It's going to be all she wrote. We can go through the final box score and then run around the league real quick before we sign off. But the Knicks picking up a much-needed win tonight. Got that bad Magic loss taste out of our mouth. 109-94. Make sure our scoreboard is right. Is going to be the final score of the game. Knicks win it by 15. In a game they blew open there in the fourth quarter on the backs of Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Julius Randle here tonight. And Isaiah Hartenstein. Let's give him a big, nice shout out too. He was very good. Ricardo said, Chevy, are you doing the play-by-play again tomorrow against the Wizards? Yes, we are, Ricardo. We do every Knicks game of every season. The only time we don't do them is if something happens and I have to not do the game, but I will always let you know in advance. We didn't do the Orlando game because I went to that game. I was at the Garden to watch them lose to the Magic. And we didn't do a game earlier in January because I got sick with kidney stones and I couldn't do the game. But other than that, we do every game of every season, man. So we'll be here tomorrow for the Washington game. We'll be here Saturday for a very, very big game against Toronto in the Garden. We welcome back Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett for their first time visiting the Garden as opponents. That's going to be a very, very, very fun one. Thursday, we got to get a nice, easy victory against Washington. Can't take them lightly. But the final stat line, Şengün, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 7-16 from the field. A couple of those baskets came in garbage time. Really was around like 14, 15 points. Got an easy 2 at the end. Got an easy and one at the end, so that's 5 points there. So he was really at 13 points in this game. Hartenstein did an excellent job defending him. Other than that, I mean, everyone else pretty much struggled a bit. Jabari Smith with 11, Dylan Brooks with 11. He was 1 for 6 from 3. Jalen Green was 0 for 5 from 3, 15 points, 7 boards. Van Vliet, 24 points, 12 assists. He was their best player tonight. He played very well. Pretty inefficient, though. 8 for 19 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. Jeff Green off the bench gave them really good minutes. 9 points, 5 boards. But other than that, didn't really get much production from anybody else. Eamon Thompson, 4 points. Jay Shante, 2 points, and that's it. Nothing from Cam Whitmore, nothing from Aaron Holiday, who only played 4 minutes. And that's pretty much the Rockets. As for our New York Knickerbockers, Randle, 11 for 18 from the field, 4 for 8 from 3. 3-point shot starting to come around for Randle. 31 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. Anunoby, solid game, 15 points, 5 boards. Isaiah Hartenstein, 7 points, 11 boards, 5 assists. Very solid game from Hartenstein, did a little bit of everything. Brunson, also a 30 ball, 30 points, 7 assists. Steven Chinzo only played 19 minutes. Couldn't really get open from 3. Did have 5 assists, though. 5 points, 1 for 4 from 3. Achua in 6 minutes didn't really give us much. 4 boards, 3 fouls. McBride, a pretty bad game. 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 0 for 3 from 3-point range. 0 for 4 from the field. Josh Hart had an excellent game tonight. 10 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist. Happy to see him show up after his disappointing game in Orlando. And then Quentin Grimes was pretty solid. 11 points off the bench, 3 boards and an assist. He was 2 for 8 overall, 2 for 6 from 3. So solid game all around from our Knickerbockers, except for Achua, who our backup center spot continues to be a problem since Mitchell Robinson went down. Look, at this point, I'd like to see Jericho Sims get a shot. Would just make more sense, honestly, with the way Achua's been playing. And a bad McBride game. It's going to happen. McBride getting used to his role. So hoping for a bounce back McBride game. Hoping that Josh Hart can take this really awesome performance from him and continue to play like this. I wouldn't expect this exact production every single night, but something similar to this where he's winning out loose ball situations, grabbing rebounds, pushing the pace. You know, that's when the Knicks are most deadly. It's when Josh Hart is playing well. Ricardo, see you tomorrow. I'm going back to work. Appreciate you showing up, Ricardo. Happy to have you in here, man. Happy to see you again. Yvette, great win, Knicks. Yes, was fantastic. Happy to have a nice bounce back win. Wasn't feeling great after that Orlando game. Ja, appreciate you, man. Raul, great stream, Sheffy. Appreciate you, Raul. Happy to have you in here, man. Thank you. We'll go around the league real quick. I mean, we know that Cleveland is killing Milwaukee without Giannis. As a matter of fact, they beat them already, 135-95. That is a 40-point game. 40-point loss for the Bucks. Embarrassing. The Raptors did beat Miami. RJ and IQ still coming through for the Knicks. We can go through that box score real quick. Butler, Adebayo played. Hero played. Lowry played. Duncan Robinson played. No excuses for Miami to lose this one. But Scotty had 25 and 8. RJ with 26, 8 and 3. Quickly with 17, 8 and 9. I mean, just come on. Gary Trent Jr., 8 for 9 from 3. He had 28 points. Wow. I mean, just come on. What are we talking about here? RJ quickly being awesome, because of course they are. And then other than that, I mean, what else? The Hawks beat the Magic. All right, the Magic pick up another loss. That's great for us. And the Heat lost. That's great for us. And that's pretty much it in terms of games that matter for us Knicks fans. So that's it. We're gonna take our break. We're gonna meet back here 7:30 tomorrow when the Knicks take on the Washington Wizards, the lowly Wizards, who recently lost to the Detroit Pistons. So there's no reason for the Knicks to lose this game. Same start, 7:30. So we see you guys back here tomorrow. It was a nice, solid, quality win. Dutch B said, just hop over to give you a shout out. Watch the game on TV tonight. Bless up, guys. Appreciate you, Dutch B. Happy to have you in here, man. Always happy for any kind of support you can give. Appreciate you. Josh said, who do you think needs to step up as a player for the Knicks? Quinn Grimes. Quinn Grimes needs to step up. Josh Hart needs to continue to play like he played tonight and not like the way he played in Orlando. That's very important. And I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Anunoby does his thing on a nightly basis. Same with Harnstein. You know what you're getting from Randall and Brunson. McBride, I wouldn't rely on him because this is his first time in a real rotation. So, you know, I wouldn't expect him to just immediately come out and be awesome every night the way we expected with Quickly. You know, you're going to have your good McBride games and your bad McBride games, like you had a bad one tonight. But I'm definitely looking at Quentin Grimes and saying, like, okay, you have to make your imprint on the game now. You have to, you're a very good defender, and you are a knockdown three-point shooter. You have to start taking the next steps in your career as a basketball player in order to get more minutes on this team, because this team is looking to compete, right? They just traded RJ and Quickly. They're not looking to develop young guys in terms of, they're already looking at McBride, and you know, they're in the trade market for another guy. So I need Quentin Grimes to step up here as a better bench player for us, as a more reliable all-around guy for us. So he's the guy I would be looking at over the course of the next 3 weeks before the trade deadline to step up for us, because there have been reports of the Knicks shopping him around to look to try and upgrade this team. So I like Quentin Grimes. I'd like to see him to remain on the Knicks, but it's going to come down to how well he plays, and I hope he plays well, because I'd like to see him remain with the Knicks. Omar, Kron Clark, Ja, Mark, Dutch B, Raul, Yvette, Julu, Krim's dad, everyone who's been in here tonight, Adam, appreciate all you guys. Yet another successful stream, yet another very fun stream. Again, we'll meet back here tomorrow, 7:30, same time as usual, when the Knicks take on the lowly Wizards. Expecting another win, going into a very, very, very anticipated and tough and fun matchup against the Toronto Raptors on Saturday. So until then, I'm out. I'll see you guys then. Bye.